Hello, Flower Girl, you go. Can't believe I'm first, bro. I'm always late. Alrighty. Yeah, so I could assume then that the music's working. So, is the quality on the stream good? I'm using a different software to like stream. Is the quality actually good? Is it the same or something? Your voice is kind of muffled. Interesting. I'm practicing female bodies. It's muffled, you say? Hello, Lel. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? So, if I turn off the music, is my voice still muffled? So, like, is it the actual software itself that's muffling the voice, or some sort of thing like sound suppression? I hear it, and it's fine, but it's still not as good. Huh, interesting. Oh, hello, Lel. Yes, it's still muffled. Interesting. Okay, so I could either go back to YouTube, which will take away the music, or yeah, okay, but interesting. I don't exactly know what to do then. I could do it muffled. I wonder why it'd be muffled. I guess just bad at the microphone quality. Like, what's up with the let me see. Maybe something like this. Something like this. Alrighty. Hello. Hello, Shira. Welcome to the stream. Hope your day's going well. Hello. Hello, my name, Guy. How's your day going? Hello, Lo-Fi and JB. How's your day going? Yes, I do remember you, Pack. I was one of the first people to come. Nice. I don't understand. By the way, can you still hear me? They sound fine. Just a bit fuzzy. Huh. Well, good enough, I guess. I'll listen back. If it's bad, then I won't do this again. And if it's good, if it's like okay, then I'll do it again. Yes, have you ever made art and the line art is better than the color? Yeah, I mean, I always strive to have the line art be better than the color, to be honest. I'm more of a line art type of guy in the first place. I think at this point, you're one of my favorite artists. Thank you very much. Hello, MM. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Saying stream is now and not providing the link. Typical sloth behavior. I couldn't provide the link. Unfortunately. One must imagine an artist being able to draw Enna accurately. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. Hey, you know, artists are happy. At least I'm happy, even though I'll never reach my goal. At the very, like, you know, I'll never become the best artist. So my goal is impossible. Similar to Sisyphus, but I'm happy. Just welcome to the stream. I watched my 2025 recap, and you're my most watched YouTuber. Thank you. I'm glad that's the case. Okay, so today is December 5, 2005. You know what the reason is? I think the reason why for like in America you put the month and then the day is because of the way that you say it's the way that you say the date, I think. I think a lot of people say like it's December. Like I don't think people say like it's the 5th of December 2025. I think like at least for me like I say it's December 5th 2025. Like so it's not actually about being like it's like about the way that we talk, probably. I would guess. Can you draw a boy for the first time? I've drawn a guy before. Hello, what's the stream about? Hello, Vile. How's your day going? I think the background music is louder than usual. Is it? Really? I don't think so. Maybe? I've drawn guys before. Is the background music louder than usual? After so long of not having music. It's only been 2 days, but still, it's already causing me problems. I'm not American, by the way. Alright, I'm gonna do my first drawing of the day. I don't know what it's gonna be. But you know, here, I'll draw a guy. Hello, Fatty. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? I guess it was at the start, but now it seems less interesting. Art of Anna. Hello, RSKL. How's your day going? Draw Miku, please. I've drawn Miku already. Don't really feel like drawing Miku again. Good afternoon, whipped cream. How's your day going? No, don't draw a guy, draw a wife for you. I don't think I will, Diavola. Your day was good? That's nice. Draw Teto? I don't think I want to either. Well, actually, that's probably not true. I do like Teto's design. Do I like Teto's design more than Miku? Maybe. What about Nosuke? I don't think that... I think you guys are under the misinformation, perhaps. The wrong information that I do suggestions a lot. If I do draw a suggestion, it's because I really am interested in the suggestion. For instance, I drew Enna because I was reminded that I liked Enna. But my likelihood of actually drawing a suggestion is quite low because, I mean, you're not likely to pick a character that I actually am interested in drawing. And for the most part, if I'm doing fan art, it's gonna be... Doing fan art takes away from my, like, ability to, like, focus fully on the pose and stuff like that. Fatty, Dennis? Called you Fatty? See, everyone likes the name Fatty. Call you Nia? Okay, Nia. Hello, Rainbow Scout. How's your day going? Draw Diavola? I don't think I will either. Draw Pathos smiling for me? I don't know. Maybe I'll draw Pathos. Maybe. I mean, is it truly a real stream, a real Art of Singularity stream if I don't actually draw Pathos? You know, I started this, I started the stream pretty late, yeah, in the day. Like, I'm an hour past my deadline that I usually start the stream by. And the reason why I did actually start the stream this late is actually because I was busy trying to write some proofs. Like, logical proofs is what I was busy trying to write. Which was pretty fun, honestly. No, I'm saying you drew Pathos smiling? For me? Oh, well, yes, I have. Well, it's Pathos, though. It is Pathos. It's Pathos. I love drawing Pathos. I'm more likely to draw Pathos smiling again. I mean, to draw Pathos in general. What are you drawing? I'm drawing a guy. I've drawn a guy. This is not the first time I've drawn a guy on stream. I'll have you know. people who have been on stream for a while knows that this is not the first time I've drawn a guy. I've drawn guys before on stream. Really? He barely draws guys? That's true. Single is drawing me a wife? That is a guy, sadly. Am I? He's drawing... Yeah. Why do you like drawing girls or anime girls, Dennis? Because I like drawing anime girls. That's it. I like how they look. That's kind of like asking, like, why do people like drawing dinosaurs? Because they think they're cool. But at the very base level, it's just because they like to draw dinosaurs, you know? No deeper reason, just that. Is drawing a man more difficult than drawing a woman? Not exactly, no. Yeah, it just depends on what you're more familiar with, like a Rainbow Scout says. Yeah, yesterday I was losing my marbles because I was losing my marbles because there's no music. It was so sad. I like your drawings, they're cool. Thank you very much. Jokey Naki. Welcome to the stream, how's your day going? Hello Yuki, welcome to the stream, how's your day going? Do you seem skilled? I'm okay. I'm okay. I'll get better. I'm trying to get better at drawing. I agree, I do love your drawings. Thank you very much. Okay, gonna bring in that. I'm gonna have his hand come up here, like so. Dennis, can you at least give my guy wife a pretty face and a bit of curve? No, I don't think so. I don't really get the hype of it though, of Fortnite. It's just fun. It's just fun. I mean, like, when I used to play Fortnite, like, I started playing Fortnite Battle Royale when it came out. It was quite fun. It was new. Now it feels a little bit. I don't know what to say. I haven't played it in a long time, but the last time that I did play it, it was kind of. It just felt so. It was a lot. There's a lot going on. It doesn't feel like it normally was, which is fine. I don't think a thing should stay the same, like how it shouldn't like stagnate and just never change. So it's probably just the case that it's just not for me anymore, and that's okay. But yeah, Fortnite was very fun. It was new. There was like new mechanics that I hadn't seen anywhere else really before. It was popular. Yeah. It was a good game. Used to be. What time is it for everyone? How good are you at animations from 1 to 10? I'm a 4 on animations. I can do something kind of almost not bad, but like still it's bad, you know. So I'm okay. I'm not the best. I'm better at illustrations, of course. That's what I practice, I guess. Unfortunately. Well, actually not unfortunately. I do like illustrations a little bit more than animation, honestly. Hello, Hello, Atomic Sir Boy. James is real. I thought he was fake. James is real. As the creator of Fortnite is a good or rich man. What do you mean by a good rich man? Yeah, how do I come up with my name? Oh yeah, for me it's 2:22 p.m. What do you come up with the name Art of Singularity? There's a character in my story named the God of Singularity, and I took her name and I replaced it with Art. So I don't know. It's really just based off of the God of Singularity. Yeah. It changed a lot, Dennis. But now if you join, you'll get flamed. If I join what? Wait, yeah, wait. I assume you're talking about Fortnite. If I join Fortnite, I'll get flamed? What do you mean exactly? Don't try to pronounce my username, just say Adam. Well, okay, Mr. Adam. And by the way, I recently started drawing. Nice. I hope you make some cool drawings in the future. In fact, I hope you make some. I think what you should do is just make drawings that you're having fun doing. That's what I'd recommend. Good afternoon, Shaloth. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Hello, Gargi. Is that your name? Well, hopefully I said it right. Welcome to the stream. It's I My Country. Good afternoon. Yes, hello. Started drawing since 0 years old. Wow. You're a veteran at it, then. I hate how half the things I download for free still manages to have some sort of subscription inside of it. Yeah, everything has a battle pass. Everything has a subscription. It's the way of the world now, unfortunately. I'm doing well, thanks. Did you eat before stream? I did actually. Help me, I'm trying to draw ballerina. It's so hard, but fun also. Also, I know I spelled it wrong. It's fine. Yeah, it is probably difficult, yeah. I'm not joking. I read that already. I don't know I said it again. Tim Sweeney, the CEO of Fortnite. I heard he's a bit of a forest. He's a bit of a forest? Not to develop it, but to conserve it. Oh, because some company was trying to make some art there by destroying it. Yes, I heard that. Hello, I'm new. What's this? Hello, Chungus Hams. How's your day going? I'm drawing. It's a drawing stream. Bro's doing my therapy because I'm now doomed by studying for exam. That is... Well, hopefully you can pass your exam. You started early today? I started late. An hour late. I think at talent, do not know what it is. I'm decent, in fact, decently good at drawing. Drawing at 0 years old is... Well, almost sounds like an impossibility. But if you actually did, if that is true, then... Yeah, that's impressive. This makes me want to draw. Very cozy stream. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like the stream. Yes. Find some joy in drawing. If you are drawing, try to find some joy in it. I'm gonna try and make this guy pretty neat. I clicked because I thought it is lessons, but this is fine too. I'm also a beginner of amateur drawer. Beginner or amateur drawer. Well, I mean, you know, everyone starts somewhere. As long as you keep you keep drawing, you keep having fun drawing, you keep looking at references. If you keep doing all that type of stuff, you're gonna get better. It's the way of life for an artist. James, who's the ebony skin girl in the video you posted? Are you talking about the one with the white hair and the purple bow? In that case, that is Noma. It's the same character. All the characters I showed in that video was same character, Noma. She's a shapeshifter. Her form changes her form changes a lot. I need help with everything. Yeah, when you start drawing, you do like start off needing help with everything. It's how it works, unfortunately. But hey, as you get better, eventually you won't need that much help with everything else. I recommend focusing on one thing that you actually like to draw. So like if you like to draw faces, focus on like learning faces. Don't like try and focus on the entire human. Just try and focus on one part. Or maybe if you only like the poses, try and get better at construction. So you can draw poses better. I wouldn't recommend focusing on everything at the same time. Panicking Sketchbook has gone missing. I cannot feel joy. Oh no. When are the OC lore coming? I don't know. At some point, maybe. You'll get bits and pieces of OC lore, probably just by asking questions, but I will warn you, I haven't exactly thought out fully like how to explain a lot of the lore, so sometimes I might just say I don't know how to explain it properly, and that'll be that. Noma's my favorite. Noma is, I think in the story, Noma is like one of my favorite characters in the story, but not my favorite character to draw. I think that's what I was getting confused. Whenever someone like asked, like, what's my favorite character? I would say like Noma, but like I end up drawing Pathos a lot, so it's probably like Pathos is like my actual favorite character to draw, but my favorite character, as in like her, her actual character, not her design, is Noma. Anatomy is my favorite. Just the hands, body, clothes, eyes, face, posture, poses, and shading is what I suck at. That's like everything. Nah, yeah, that's how everyone starts. Hello, Exy. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Speak in this an old voice. Lots of new. I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. Lots of new viewers these days. Hiya. I can't keep up with these young folks. They're so energetic. I was scribbling and not really drawing portraits that time. I mean, I did not even know what that meant. Fair. Roughly how many years have you been drawing? 8 years. Dennis told me a funny password. Goofy Goober 96. I don't know why 96. Do you have any characters you like to draw that are in anime? No, not really. Although I have drawn a lot of Frieren. Frieren is a pretty cool design. Old man voice. I'm decently good at anatomy too. I love it. Noise. Hello, TVT. How's your day going? Hopefully your day's going well. Okay, hold on to the pen, but it's just one pen. I have multiple other pens. It's me again. Hello, SKZ for life. Where's Seth? Seth will probably be here. If, I don't know. Seth's not here right now, but maybe eventually Seth will be there. Finding anatomy lovers is a relief. But I suck at hand and also shading. Hands are very difficult. Notoriously difficult. At some point, everyone hated drawing hands. Perhaps there's someone who loved drawing hands even when they're bad at drawing hands, but hands are notoriously difficult to draw in general. I just joined, love the art. Thank you, DNX. Welcome to the stream. When did you start drawing good? I would say about 3 years ago. So I've been doing art. I've been doing art for 8 years, but 3 years ago, I started to get decently okay. I wouldn't say good, but I got better. I think last year and this year are the years that I actually got pretty good. What I would consider good. Of course, I would still consider myself an intermediate artist. Maybe high intermediate. I'm not a professional. I might eventually get to that professional level, but for right now, I'm decently okay. I'm trying to learn every day, so eventually, I'm sure that I will eventually become a professional, or whatever I consider a professional. But yeah, it's difficult. When did you start drawing? Drawing G. What do you mean by drawing G? Are you saying drawing girls or just drawing? When I start... Oh, you're saying drawing, but you missed the N. When I start drawing? 8 years ago. 2017. You just gained a subscriber. From now on, I will watch your vids. Thank you, Mr. Atom. I'm glad you like... Well, yeah. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. How experienced are you? I do not really have any problems with drawing hands that much. Only once in a while. Very fun stream. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. I think when I'm drawing hands aren't too difficult if I'm like actually focusing on them. So, how experienced am I in general, or just like in drawing hands? For drawing hands, I'm like pretty decently experienced. For drawing, like I said, I've been drawing for 8 years, so I don't know. I'm intermediate, I guess. My skill level would be considered like, yeah, intermediate. I went to an art museum. Picasso painted so much breasts. He's a horny bit. Hey, boobs are fun to draw. I didn't know Picasso was such a... I don't know. To be fair, I haven't really seen much of Picasso's drawings, so... Have I ever made any comic or manga? No, I've never. I've drawn like manga panels, but not actual comics in general. Dennis, remember I'm an OG because now you're starting to gain lots of new subs. Oh no, I remember you. You're Hobby Panda. I mean, I remember your old name, so I mean that goes, that's a testament to how much I remember you. I don't say Sky, I say Hobby Panda, because that is you. Well, as long as you keep appearing, then I'll keep remembering you. But, memories fade, like, after a good while, so... It's impossible to remember someone forever unless they made, like, a massive impact on you, but... Yeah, no, for the most part, I'll always remember someone, especially if they're, like, around. I'm gonna head off now. Okay, have a good day. I'm gonna head off now. Hope to see more from you. I will keep drawing forever, so... Or, for the most part, I'm planning to keep drawing forever. Something may happen, though. But yes, have a good day, Mr. Guy. Dennis, can I talk to you? I don't know why you're talking like that, but sure, yes. I'm an OG as well. Well, I will remember you, Nia. I am making a manga. It's in development. Nice. Hopefully you get, yeah. Hopefully you succeed at your manga. That's so cool. Thank you. Wait, are you you're telling me? Probably not. I don't know. Oh, don't you dare judge Picasso. I didn't judge a Picasso. I said Picasso has I said I liked... Oh, whatever. You won't forget me when you're famous, right? Flower Girl. Your name is very easy to remember. I can't forget Flower Girl. It's Flower Girl. Hello, Aaron Yeager. I'm joking, but don't you draw? Still though, I'm joking. But I never said anything about Picasso, though. Not any real, anything that's... I was like, I didn't know Picasso had tastes. Didn't I say... did I say something like, oh, I understand it, I like drawing boobs too? Didn't I say that? I swear I did. They're fun to draw. I probably said, they're fun to draw, actually. Well, he knows my name. I mean, your profile picture as well. Hello, Sin Loud. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? You are so cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, Ben. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? I'm an OG too? Well, of course. But not the same kind of OG as an OG old guy. You'll get there if you just ship to the lives, and you'll become an OG. Everyone's an OG eventually. Wait, is that how that works? Is that actually how that works? I don't think that's how that works. What do you struggle on the most during your art journey? The connection points between the body parts, the hips, like the connection points between the hips and the rib cage. Hands were very difficult, of course, but I think everyone struggled with that. The placement of the eyes, getting the eyes to be to look good, like in relation to each other. You can draw one good eye, but then drawing the other good eye, it's like, oh wait, oh boy, this is crappy, something like that. Okay, I'm going to go stream. Okay, goodbye, DNX. Have a good day. So what I wanted to say is that if you have a YouTube channel, does it take time? If you have a YouTube channel, like to do your YouTube channel, not really. It hasn't taken me time. No. The shading with the pen is so nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, it doesn't really take that much time to do the YouTube channel. I set it up and then I just did it. I think it takes time to learn like how to make better content though. I mean, obviously I'm still not making really good content. I'm making like subpar content, but it's okay for right now. So good at drawing abs, I can't even do that. You can eventually. Eyes, yeah, can get very uneven. What's Chungus's manga name? That's why I always cover the second eye with an eye patch. Fair enough. Draw Hunjin? I don't know who that is, but hello, Hooray Hamid. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Dude, that's so cool. Thank you, Death Not Chicken. Welcome to the stream. No, I'm not drawing any idols. I'm sorry. Search him up? I don't really want to. I'm sorry. I'm not interested in drawing any idols. My manga name? Who said that? Tell me. I think they're just asking like who's your actual. I think they're just asking who's your actual like what's the name of your manga. I think you know, like what are you gonna name it? This fellow's so polite. What? Oh. That's rude. I'm sorry. I would suggest dividing your videos into smaller bits, I guess, but I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm just saying what I heard. I mean, I could, but like, yeah. I mean, it depends what you mean by like smaller bits. If you're saying like shorts, then I could do that. And if you're saying like to just like segment the video into like easier to digest parts, then I can understand that too. Although I will say I don't want to make like highly edited, super like energetic videos or something like you know like I don't want to be like the next Mr. Beast, to be honest. So I mean like I will take that advice, but like or at least I'll like keep it in the back of my mind. I guess it just depends. It depends on the execution. It depends what like he's actually saying. Why can't you draw idols? I can, I just don't want to. Dennis, draw me, please. I can't draw you, RSKL. Who are you drawing? I'm just drawing a guy. I guess one of my OCs. I just like Mr. Beast style of content. This fella's very polite. Be your own style. Thank you. I will. You know, I don't know. I'll make the type of videos that I like to watch. So they're probably gonna be like a little bit slower, a little bit more relaxed. Sometimes I can like get into like this thing where I just like start rambling. So I do need to like manage that. My ramblings can get a little bit well, you know, exhaustive. But to a certain extent, I do like calmer videos, less edited, less jump cuts. Sorry guys, I'll be right back. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Oh. pretend. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I came because I saw Anna in the thumbnail. I just want to say you drew her beautifully. Thank you. Yeah, I drew her yesterday. It was suggested. I mean, as you saw in the. Oh no, you probably didn't see it. But yeah, I drew Anna. It was fun. It was requested by someone. But yes. Could you make a foreshortened drawing next? Yeah, I could do a perspective. Yeah, I could do a drawing like with perspective and stuff like that. I mean, evil. That's what you said in your name. True. Well, there's. Okay, cool. Yeah. I would like you to do a cover of Rap Dog someday. Maybe 10 or 10K or 15K sub special. What do you mean a cover? Like a singing cover? Probably not. I'm not a singing YouTuber. You can start drawing Giyu too? I don't really want to draw Giyu, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I do like Demon Slayer's character design though. But yeah, for the most part, I really draw characters like who I'm like super interested in their design or like their games or their character. And yeah, it's like when it comes to, I don't know. I'm very unlikely. I'm sorry, but like I am very unlikely to draw a lot of suggestions because I do have to be like pretty interested in drawing them for one reason or another. You're a musician? I am not. I'm not. Unfortunately, not a musician. Oh, I mean, I do make music, but you know. Jinwoo, Zenitsu, Inosuke. Have you ever taken commissions? I do. I do commissions. Yeah. I've taken commissions. Actually, I very much enjoyed how the commissions came out. I haven't had like a commission where I was like, this is a bad commission, or like, and by like bad commission, I mean like, I haven't had a commission where I was like, I kind of did a bad job. For the most part, I think surprisingly to myself, I somehow end up making pretty decent commissions. If you want to draw him, just say draw Buff Duck. Oh, why do you name your channel Art of Singularity? Hello, Low, Mr. Low, or Miss Low. Welcome to the stream. There's a character, one of my OCs is named the God of Singularity. I just changed the God part of her name to Art, so now it's Art of Singularity. So it's based on, yeah, a character. I'm making, an animation. I do not know if I should post it. What should I do, Dennis? You should post it. I mean, think about it. If you got a lot of attention, then that's good. And if it doesn't get a lot of attention, then no one saw it, so it's fine. I think in the end, you should probably make your art for yourself. Like, make art that you enjoy. I would highly recommend not making art for like the masses or like for like other people, for like what they want. Make art that you want, so you can actually enjoy it. So no matter if it gets popular or not, you're gonna be satisfied with the art. I'm a dip. Okay, goodbye, Flower Girl. Have a good day. Buff Ducky, Buff Duckling, Buff Peaked Up. I've drawn a Buff Duck before. Or no. I've drawn a Buff Pikachu before. I probably have drawn a Buff Duck as well. Also drew Buff Miku like a long time ago. Miku looked like a Greek god, a Greek statue. You took long on the man drawing? Yeah, that's because I'm doing a lot of shading. Good advice, what? Love the name Art of Singularity, thank you. Have you tried drawing backgrounds? I have, yeah. Sometimes I draw backgrounds, so I would consider myself more of a, I don't know what that stutter was, by the way. I would consider myself more of a digital artist than a traditional artist. So sometimes on traditional art, I would do a very simple background, whether that be like leaves or flowers or something like that. It depends what the character is doing, depends where the character is. For the most part, I don't draw backgrounds, but sometimes I do, if I'm feeling it, you know. Any art styles that you find interesting from any animated shows? Let me see. Animated shows. Interesting? Probably not what you're talking about, but Gacha Kuda, that anime, has a really cool art style. Just the manga in general as well. Western shows, perhaps. I would say maybe like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That was a pretty. That was a pretty cool looking art. It was artistically really cool, and like Across the Spider-Verse and that type of stuff. So like, yeah, the Spider-Verse movies are pretty cool to me. Any show, but yeah. I think my favorite art style in general, for all new viewers, his original name was Single Dad. It was not, no. Mr. Diavola is lying. Alright, I'll do a drawing with perspective now. Oh, okay, goodbye, Erin Yeager. Goodbye, have a good day. Hello, Steph. What's up? How's your day going? Also, hello, Shane Matthew. Welcome to the stream. Dennis, tell these uneducated chat members that Penny the Pen is always next in line in your absence. Alright. Is Penny the Pen the gel pen, by the way? I forgot the lore that you guys were talking about. Loki, your art looks like it tastes like creme brulee with a sharp, burnt, hardened sugar. I need a bite. I feel like Invisigal from Dispatch would look really good in your style. Maybe. Perhaps. I do like to draw short hair, so. Another day, another time to slander. High time I come in. No, thank you. I thought I wouldn't see you drawing a Lecherous drawing at Nips. Yes, we have a Lecherous drawing. This is a normal guy. This is a guy. There's nothing lecherous about this. You haven't even waited for me to draw anything lecherous. Anything scandalous. Anything salacious. I think that this is slander. Oh wait, but you said you came in here to slander anyways, but whatever. I didn't watch Gachikuri yet, but I love when assistants of mangakas go on to make their own works, and you can see the influence of the mangakas they were. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Like, I think Hell's Paradise was an assistant for Fujimoto. Now, I can see a hint of Fujimoto's insanity in Hell's Paradise, but it's definitely more of a... Hell's Paradise has a more... I don't know. It's a more sane insanity, if that makes sense. So... yeah, it is pretty cool. Have you tried to draw any other mediums other than pen and pencil? I'm a digital artist, actually. Everything I do on stream and like anything I do on traditional is just practice. It's just sketches. How's it going though? It's going good. How's it going for you? What do you like to use if you want to color your art? Color pencils. I don't have any markers, and I don't have any paint, so it'd have to be color pencils. I'm quite literally forced to. I like color pencils, though. They're pretty cool. Love your art style, the sketchy art style with pen. You do not use pencil. It's sketchy, and I love sketchy drawings. I just love it. Oh, I'm glad you like my sketchy drawings that are pretty sketchy with a lot of sketchiness. Where are you from? Hello, Rosalie. Welcome to the stream. I'm from the United States of America. Though my parents are from the Caribbean. The U.S. Virgin Islands. Is that in the Caribbean, actually? I'm starting to be more unsure. No. If you make his face more detailed, I think you can pass him as a JoJo's character. Probably, yeah. Although I'm not really interested in copying the JoJo style. Even though it is a pretty cool style. Blue hairs, blue eyes, acts like cocaine. I am nothing but a little fiend for Miku. Actually. Finally stream. Hello, Star. Hello, Stav. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Scary America? Is America scary? I've heard people like have that same sentiment. I guess it just depends on where you are and what you've heard. It depends. I mean, like, it depends on where you are in America if it's scary or not, and it depends on like what you've seen of America. So fair enough. For the most part, any place can be scary. Although I would agree that there are some places that are more scary than other places. Maybe America's one of them. I've heard a lot and encountered certain people. Interesting. Hello, love the. Oh, I love Matthew. Dad, yeah. Hello, I love Matthew. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? I'm gonna give up on trying to say whatever that is. Russia's more scary. Trust me, bro. Okay. Well, I was reading a random service chat and curry liquor was picked up as a slur. Interesting. Y'all, who watched Stranger Things season 3? Not me. Okay, just call me V. But I see, just a few bad encounters then? Probably. Yes, are you streaming every day? Yes, I am. I try to at the very least. Sometimes I don't stream. I don't necessarily stream every day, but sometimes for the most part, I try to. Though, sometimes I just don't. It's kind of up to luck. It's up to, like, what happens that day. If something gets in the way of my schedule or not. Yeah, like, if something gets in the way of my schedule, then I probably won't draw. I mean, like, stream. But if I am able to stream, then I will. For the most part, it takes something, like, extraordinary for me to not stream. My Pinterest decided it wanted to turn into light mode. Oof, flashbang. I'm finna get my watercolor bag today. Noise. For whatever reason, it kind of looks like she's gonna, like, hit this guy with a... Can I make it, like, so that she has a bat or something? And how well does this resemble a bat? This poor guy did nothing to deserve this violence, by the way. High quality art supplies make me want to cry. Those damn prices. True, they do cost, yeah, they're pretty expensive. I would say, though, you don't need very expensive, like, art supplies to make good art. Tasty art. Thank you, pumpkins. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Why no one's talking? People are talking. Guys, does anyone know how to fix it? I don't know. Okay, so this guy takes time for this small community and continue chatting with us out of his personal time. Respect. Now, okay. Like, the reason I am streaming... Like, first of all, I do like the community. But the reason I'm streaming is because I draw. Like, I draw all the time, so it feels more productive to, like, I don't know, do something. Like, I guess I'm streaming because it's like, well... It's kind of like saying, like, hey, look, I'm actually doing something productive. I'm not just drawing all the day, I'm, like, doing something, like, some sort of, something that's, like, productive. At least I'm producing something. Although, the community is a very pleasant, like, surprise. It's a nice byproduct. I'm kind of just, like, I'm sort of just addicted to drawing, so I just draw all day, every day. Like, if I could draw all day every day, I would do that. Of course, I have to eat, I have to, like, take showers, I have to do stuff like that. Sometimes my hand hurts, so I give my hand a break. I have to, like, go and, like, I don't know, like, play video games or something else. Whether I'm doing, like, philosophy or something else, like, I do have to take breaks for whatever reason. I have to eat stuff, I have to sleep. But, yeah, like, if I could just do it all day, every day, I would. It's definitely a lot more entertaining, though. I would say, is it more entertaining? I think, yeah, like, all the different amount of people that, like, I come across, I guess, yeah, you can call it, like, the community. It's very entertaining. I get to see, like, all these different types of people with different, like, worldviews and stuff like that. You're so good at drawing? Thank you, Madden Kid. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? For real, I just entered chat, like, for the first time. It's so active. Wait, huh? Oh, I just joined it. Are you an artist? No, I'm not an artist. I'm just I don't know. Yeah, I'm an artist. I think basically if you doodle on like pieces of paper, I think you're an artist. Is there a difference between someone who makes art and someone who's an artist? Perhaps, but I don't see much difference. Hello, Vincent Mossgrove. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? We live in a society. Oh, caught a vibe? What do you mean you caught a vibe? Something I noticed about your channel is that your viewer base is so loyal. I've seen creators with up to 7, 8 the amount of subscribers you have with much lower view counts to subscriber rate. Oh. Well, yeah, I'm very grateful. Oh, he got shy? Who got shy? Who's the shy person you're talking about? It surely isn't me. Do I seem shy to you? Because that's slander, I'm sure. I don't think that's actually slander, but whatever. I'm gonna pretend like it's slander because to call things slander is more fun to not call things slander. So I will say it's slanderous. Slanderous person. Any favorite character tropes? Not particularly, as long as they're written good. Although I do like emotionless characters, or like robots, something similar to that. I like to see how they develop, how they change. Perhaps I just like them in general. But I don't have any particular character tropes that I dislike. Isn't an artist someone that just makes art? Isn't it the same, or am I tripping? Some people say it's the same, some people say it's different. It depends on, well, who you are. It depends on what you think. Me personally, yes, I do think it's the same, but some people don't. I just like the handsome predator trope. Pardon? His favorite character trope is lollies? Huh? First of all, I don't think this is a character trope. Second of all, I don't think so. Third of all, is this slander? No, well, it wasn't an insult. Wait, huh? Who's insulting? What the heck is the handsome predator trope? I've never heard of this. Hello, love your art. Thank you. Hello, Mark Smith. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Love your art. Thank you very much. Yeah, that is slander. There are more types of artists, so even someone who doesn't draw that much but has some skills is an artist. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I could say that. So, like, would you consider someone an artist if someone has done at least one art in their life, are they an artist? Because, or artwork in their life, like, if someone has doodled at least once, are they considered an artist? I think basically, the people who say that not every person who makes art is an artist are basically people who argue that even if, like, you can just make art once in your life, but, like, that doesn't necessarily make you an artist. Which I would say, like, yes, I'd say, like, you would be considered an artist. But I think what they're talking about is like an active artist or something like that. I don't know. I don't see much of a distinction. I think that for the most part, most people are like artists in like some sense. Most people create something. I've just been staring at my sketchbook, not knowing what to draw, dang it. It's a trope where a man or even a woman is a creep, perv, etc., but has great looks. Yeah, but like, I mean, you say you hate that, but like, there are people, what, like, no matter if someone looks good or not, that doesn't actually define their character. Like, someone can be, like, pretty, but like, just like, like, you know, scum. Or at least something that you would call scum, right? Oh, fair enough, though. I guess it's fair, but I don't know. I don't think their looks really has anything. I mean, you didn't say that their looks has anything to do with it, but yeah, I don't think their looks like really. I don't know. I think I draw a lot, and the young artist. Nice. Oh yeah, Book Talk is a very interesting place, nice but controversial at the same time, which is the same for a lot of communities. That is true. A lot of communities are like interesting, but you know, for every community there are things that are like seems controversial. No, maybe not for every community. I think that's a little bit of a stretch, but for a lot of communities, they're like a thing that's like, it's like a pretty interesting place, but it also comes along with a lot of people, and a lot of people comes along with a lot of controversial things. So that's fair. I killed a fly, now I'm a murderer. Some people don't think flies like that like constitute life in like any real meaningful way. But generally, when someone says someone says murder, they're talking about a human being. I'm pretty sure like the legal definition of murder has to do with a human being. So I don't think you can like legally say that you're a murderer. Although in some like in an emotional way, you can probably like define that. If in an emotional way you think that you're a murderer because you killed a fly, I think that it does work. Like that tracks. If the act of taking a life if the act of taking a life away is a murderer, especially when it's like unlawful or like without reason. If you don't have a reason to take a life, and you take a life, and that's what murder is, and you think that all life is the same, then it follows that you would consider yourself a murderer. Even if it is a little bit extreme. Alright, I guess it's a consistent... Oh, sorry, I didn't read that. I wish I could see the chat. Can I please, like, have, like... I mean, like, I could see the chat, but... Could I have, like, the actual chat, like, show up? Because I can't actually see the... Like, I can see some of the chat, but if the chat passes by, I can't actually see it anymore, which is unfortunate. Let me see if I can just scroll back up. I guess it's a consistent mindset to create. Anyone can make art. Hello, Ace Gamer. Welcome to the stream. I'm new to your videos, and you're good at drawing. Thank you very much. I'm glad that... Well, you like that. Yes, but often, sometimes in media, their behavior is excused for the fact that they look good, and it also makes fans who are like, I can fix him, /her. I mean, I suppose. Everyone has things that they're attracted to, so everyone will make excuses for things that they're attracted to, for the most part. So I mean, you can, but like that's just if you want to critique something, I think you should probably just like critique the human behavior. I don't know. Well, maybe I don't. You know, I say you should, but I don't think that's actually I don't think that response from me is actually like a good response. Yeah, I mean, like it's totally fine to dislike it, so yeah, that's fine. But like, I do think that it is just a fact of human nature that if someone likes something else or likes someone or thinks they're attractive, they're gonna make like more excuses for that person rather than someone that they don't like or don't find any appealing value in. Or like, you know, any appealing values. Hello, still a guy. Welcome to the stream. Frogs are cute, silly. Check your settings. I have, well, you know, it's fine. I can scroll up in this sense, so it's fine. Just like how you shouldn't simp for Echidna despite her fabulous glamour. I see single. Truly, we must divorce Echidna. No, I didn't say you should do anything or you shouldn't do anything. I didn't say that. Please draw idols. Please draw idols from K-pop. I don't think I will. Okay, better question. What's a trope you think has so much potential, but for some reason is usually so horribly done? My basic take is loser, ex-popular, and cool. I don't really have any. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I have any that I'm like, I wish this could have been done better. For the most part, I just don't have a good memory when it comes to that. if something is done badly, I don't really think about it. I'm just like, well, it was kind of bad, unfortunate, and then I move on. I don't really have much of a memory for something that I wished could be better in like any true sense. I want to show you an artwork I did, so you can give me like a something out of 10. How do I show it to you? We have a Discord, so you can join the Discord. It's in the description of the stream. You can post your art in the Discord. Of course, I say this. I've started saying this a lot. Don't let weird people DM you on Discord, by the way. So if you do go to Discord, I mean, that's one way. I think that's the only like plausible, practical way for me to do it. If you want me to see your art, then you'd have to go to Discord. I don't think I will. Zesty. Huh? Do you like anime? I do like anime, yes. I'm watching To Your Eternity Season 2 right now. It's pretty good. I forgot her name. Wait, is that girl who I forgot who put pressing to draw? You're talking about Lee. Talking about Lee, yes. I forgot her name. Well, I don't know if Lee is a guy or a girl, but Lee. What did I do? You didn't do anything. Have you watched Death Note? I have not watched Death Note, no. Although, I know about Death Note. I've heard it's really good. It's really cool. It's a really highly acclaimed show. Everyone loves Death Note. At least that's what it seems like. Everyone loves Death Note to some degree, one way or another. What are some things you still struggle with? Sometimes I struggle with the face. The face is actually, it's a thing that like sometimes I'm good at and sometimes I'm not good at. Also, like my line quality. I think sometimes I struggle with like making pretty, like good lines that make sense and actually look good. Sometimes I also struggle with what is it? Construction. Sometimes I like mess up my construction. I can't make like a good dynamic drawing. It is wrong to tell someone to draw idols? I don't think so, no. I don't think it's wrong to tell someone to draw idols, no. I'm a bus fan, and one thing that I learned in my interest in buses is that you should appreciate things before they're gone. There's a bus called the Eclipse One, and I used to not like it, but after it was removed, I really missed it. Yeah, true. Sometimes you can't really appreciate something until it's gone, right? That's that popular saying. I struggle with the torso. Torso is quite difficult. I'm just saying there was someone, if Dingle doesn't want to, he won't, don't worry. You're talking about Lee. I'm quite sure you're talking about Lee. Draw K-pop Demon Hunters? I haven't watched that movie, although I heard it's really good, of course. I am planning to watch it at some point, but at this moment I have not watched it, so I have no interest in drawing K-pop Demon Hunters, unfortunately. This guy's voice is so soothing, but maybe it's the way his voice is oddly familiar, maybe based on something? I don't know. Thank you. Thank you, though. I'm glad you like my voice. Hello, Sass. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? For real, you can't press someone into drawing something they don't want to. It's like telling an artist, can you draw me? It's just common sense. Yeah, people won't draw things that they don't want to draw. It kind of doesn't really matter how much you ask them. For the most part. I mean, I think there are probably some people who you can basically keep annoying until they just cave in or crash out, I guess. I mean, I don't find it annoying if someone asks me to draw what they want me to draw, because in the end they're asking out of a sincere want to see their passion or whatever it is that they appreciate drawn. They want to see it replicated. In someone else's art style. So I don't actually find it annoying because I recognize that people just, I don't know, they just want to be happy, I suppose. But I still will not draw something that I just have no interest in drawing. Because in the end, when I'm drawing something, whatever I do with my art, I prioritize myself. I prioritize my happiness of what I'm drawing, because I mean, art is a journey that I started because I wanted to. I wanted to do art because it made me happy. So if I'm going to draw something that's not going to make me happy, then I might as well not draw it in the first place, because I don't know. Art is about passion. Art is about what I like. I don't think anyone, for that matter, should draw something that they don't have any passion in drawing and they don't think will benefit them, like, ever, you know? Why you're drawing so amazing? Thank you. My brain's not processing. It's like 4 a.m. Sorry. It's fine. I subscribe. Thank you for subscribing, Madden. I appreciate it. Well, I guess I'm not long. Nom 1. I must commit seppuku. I don't think you should. What things do you like to doodle, like, while you're bored? Eyes. I love drawing eyes. Eyes are, like, really cool. He's basically saying, shut up and stop asking me to draw stuff. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying you have a very, 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 very low chance of, like, actually suggesting something that I would, like, want to draw. For really need to, you don't need to shape your art just for the fan base. Yeah, I think, like, okay, let's say you're a popular, like, I think just some pretty, like, nice general advice is, if you're drawing something and you find it interesting, you don't need to change your drawings to, like, fit what someone else wants, because think about it, your whatever you like, it's not particularly unique to you. Like, there are, like, you're not, like, some completely 1 in a million person. Like, there are other people on this planet that likes the same stuff as you. If you just draw what you like, the people who like you will find you, you know? Like, people naturally gravitate towards the things that they like. If you just continue drawing what you want to draw, and the people who like what you want to draw will, like, you know, come to you. You don't actually have to, you really don't need to tailor your art to, like, any specific audience, as long as you're just drawing what you want to draw. Because I think that's good enough. As long as you're drawing what you want to draw, people will, like, find you and like your stuff. Is the mic muffled a bit? Yes, it is. Hey, Dennis, draw a girl. I'm drawing a girl already. Yeah, my mic is kind of muffled, it seems. I don't know. Like, I'll rewatch the stream afterwards, and if the muffled mic is, like, too bad, I'll have to like not do, cause, like, I'm using a different software is the problem. But there's this one bus which I know for a fact when it is removed, I will be dancing as a celebration. It's boring as hell. Unfortunate. Well, unfortunate for the bus. I guess good for you. Anyone can suggest in chat. Just that single will only draw what he wants to draw. It's fine to suggest stuff. That's basically what I'm saying. Draw Rumi next from K-pop Demon Hunters, please. And I don't think I will. I'm sorry. For the kids in my class are crazy. That's me to draw NSFW. I may stop drawing good class at this point. Rip. Yeah, it's crazy. Imagine drawing NSFW. That's wild. Anyways, I'm gonna continue drawing now. Give me 1 second. I'm in a menu. Okay, hold on. That's a mistake. Wait, no. Hold on. Can you, and then, what is this? There you go. Can I go back to the screen? Thank you. Okay, cool. You don't wanna? I keep getting confused when I hear this fella get called different names. What do I call this guy? You can call me Singyu. I think Singyu is a very because, like, Singyu can be based on singularity. So I think I think calling me Dennis or James or whatever people want to call me, it's fine. Like, you can call me that, but it is confusing for new people. Basically, the reason people are calling me a bunch of random names is because they don't actually know my real name, and I haven't told them my real name, so they're just making stuff up. You know, you can call me Sin, Singularity. Even though Singularity isn't actually my name, obviously, like, that's a crazy name. But you could call me, like, yeah, Singu, Sin. A lot of people call me Dennis. I guess because Dennis is, like, an actual name. It's like a real name instead of, like, a title or something like that, or a nickname. But yeah. Something that won't confuse new viewers is, like, calling me Singu or something like that. I call him Cinny Winnie. I don't think that's a... Anyways, could you please draw Sojiro from Rurouni Kenshin? Rurouni? I heard of that anime or that manga before. I think the mangaka got, like, not canceled, but, like, imprisoned. If it's that guy, then that's that guy. Yeah, I've never read it, so I don't really know. I don't really know anything about it, unfortunately. But yeah, same for Single too. He has multiple names. Dennis, wait, I think she was talking about me. Oh, okay, well, rip. Singularity is the name of my cat. Oh, that's a nice name. Cloud Queen. Hello, Cloud Queen. Cloud Queen. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Holly, this is good. Thank you. This is so good. Thank you very much. I'm back, guys. Welcome back, Pack. Oh my god, I thought Dennis was your actual name, but no, it's not. Have you seen Art of Violet Evergarden? Yes, I have. It's a really good looking anime. Yeah. Hello, Sleephead. Holy guacamole, ravioli, bologna. Oh, the anatomy. Oh yeah, I guess I have done some anatomy here. I was like, huh? I've done anatomy. Yeah, I did. Have you seen Haseki no Kuni? I have not, no. The creator got caught with plenty of tapes. Yeah. It's that guy. Yeah. I've heard of him. Although I haven't, read the manga. It's giving 86 vibe for those who watched. My art? Surely not. Can you draw Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters? No, I don't think I will. Unfortunately for you, no matter how much you ask, I don't think I'm ever gonna draw it. At least until I've watched the show. I'm just not interested in drawing any, what is it, K-pop Demon Hunters shows? Yeah, characters. But Rurouni Kenshin is sick, though? I mean, I've heard so. I've heard, a lot of people love it. Which I think that's probably, I've heard that a lot of people were, devastated by, what happened because, by, the type of person that he is. Because of, how much it was beloved. But, I guess it's good that the manga itself was good. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, Abdul. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Can you make Megumi Fushiguro from JJK? I can, but I definitely don't. I don't really have that much interest in his character, unfortunately. Well, I think his character is actually pretty interesting. It's just his design is not that interesting to me. A kid in my class used to draw NSFW in my books and MBS, so other students gathered together and ripped everything in which he had drawn. I see, interesting. That's why you should separate the art from the artist. Yeah, supposing you can do that, that would solve a lot of problems. Is there anything you want to improve right now? I mean, art-wise? Let me think. I want to improve my consistency. I think that my maybe this is so broad that it's not really saying anything meaningful. I was gonna say I want to improve my consistency so I can draw good quality drawings just more consistently, but that's not really saying anything. So to be more specific, I would like to improve on my construction. I want to make my construction simpler, but still look good. I want to keep the quality while removing a little bit of the complexity and messiness. I do want to keep it a little bit messy. I want to keep my drawings a little bit messy and have that chaotic vibe, but I don't want it to be I want it to be more clear but still chaotic, if that makes sense. No, I meant the chat, the nightly chat between Spearhead and Lena. Right, okay, wait, yeah, so something... Oh. Wait, that's not a... Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to go... No, I was saying I don't want to go too broad. I was gonna give a broad answer, but I didn't want to do that. So I refined my answer. Here's my list of top 3 favorite anime. Dennis... wait, I don't think Boku no Pico is my favorite anime. I don't think I've only watched one episode. I watched the first episode of My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute, and I dropped it. It was kind of boring. I just didn't find it interesting. And Read of Healer, I don't think I even watched it. I have seen most of the 1996 versions through Not So Good Ways, and I will watch the 2023 version on Netflix. I compare that too, but it's like paying a bus driver you dislike. What did your family think about your zesty art style, the poses, etc.? I don't think they care. In fact, they don't care. I don't know why I was saying I don't think they care. Yeah, they don't care. At the end of the day, it is just art. It's not my favorite list. Yes, it is. It's your favorite list. Are you an unk? If you want me to be. Hello, Adri. I'm just gonna call you hello, Audrey. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Good drawing, Sim? Thank you. What is your art style? My art style is my art style. I don't really have a definition for it. The closest thing you could probably say that would make sense is like my art style is like some sort of manga/anime art style. That's it. I don't really have an art style in particular. People have the art style that they have. It's just a combination of things that they like. It's not like one thing in particular. Like I'm not gonna say like I draw in like minimalism or something like that. But I mean, some people can have like some people do have an art style like that, to be honest, where they can actually like perfectly pinpoint it. But for me specifically, I do not. I just draw, you know, it's a like combination of like I like Tatsuki Fujimoto, I like Yusuke Murata, I like 58MW, Sui Ishida from Tokyo Ghoul, a bunch of people that I like, a bunch of artists. Have you ever thought about drawing a comic? I've thought about it. Eventually I will. Did he just mention Boku no Pico? Yes, he did, yes. Daivola did. My top 3 is Rurouni Kenshin, Yu Yu Hakusho, and Initial D, the series where Deja Vu... Yeah, the driving one. Hello, Fluffy the Fluff. Welcome to the stream. By the way, Boku no Pico is just my little sister can't beat this year. Is that true? Because I'm quite sure they're 2 different shows. But maybe you're saying like the content of them is like kind of the same? Which, is that true? I mean, I haven't watched Boku no Pico. Boku no Pico. Boku? No, but yeah, that's how you say it. It's not my top 3? Yes, it is. I don't know, mostly watching action anime with some romance, but just romance seems a bit boring. I'm like fine with watching anime that has romance in it, but I don't necessarily find romance anime to be interesting to me. Although I have watched like Kaguya-sama Love is War. That was pretty good. I didn't finish it, but you know, from what I have watched, it was pretty good. But that's not surprising anyone that I haven't finished it. I mean, I barely finish any anime. I think the anime that I'm gonna finish, like the most recent anime that I'm gonna finish is gonna be To Your Eternity, because like I do actually really like I don't know. It's just very easy for me to get through it for whatever reason. Do I need to know manga and anime artists to draw anime characters? You don't need to know it in particular, but you know, obviously studying and using references from them is gonna benefit you. So it will do you some good to like learn look at some artists, you know, whether it be like Tatsuki Fujimoto or whoever it is that inspires you. Looking at that will help you get better, yes. Oh crap, I actually just drew through her arm. Whoopsie. I drew her through her finger. Like I made her finger blue, but her finger's not supposed to be blue. Can I help? Can I shade this? Which will... It doesn't really help. Here's what I can do. If I can make her fingernails blue, it kind of looks like it's her fingernail. Not necessarily. Can't really do anything. Do you mostly draw human-like characters, or have you tried drawing animals for fun? I've tried to draw some animals. I've drawn some animals before. But for the most part, yes, I do draw human characters. I do find them to be more fun. Plot-wise, they're basically the same. Interesting. Wait, so in Boku no Pico, one of them is like they're like brothers. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it's a yaoi, right? So it's like 2 brothers or something like that. Interesting. Yeah, never watched, so I don't actually know what it's about. I don't know why it's so infamous. Actually, I just know that it is infamous. Love After World Domination was fun. Interesting. To Your Eternity is one of those shows that is just good. Oh, that just is good. Yeah, I like it. Hello, Lamau. But Lamai? Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? From what I heard from a reviewer, it's a corn about an older man with a girly looking boy. Interesting. Love Your Name too. Have you guys watched AOT? Oh yeah, I've watched AOT. Also your art style seems very similar to it. Interesting. I didn't like consciously, like I do like it, so perhaps I did like subconsciously pick up some traits from it. Yeah, AOT was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I would say it's in my top 3 anime. ReZero is my favorite anime. Maybe like Monogatari is like my second. Yeah, and Attack on Titan is like my third. Vinland Saga was good. Summertime Rendering was good. And Call of the Night. I haven't finished Call of the Night, so I wouldn't know. Let me see. What other anime have I watched? Konosuba was good. Surprisingly, Eminence in Shadow wasn't a bad isekai, but like at least it wasn't like a super. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I actually liked it. I was like thoroughly surprised by To Your Eternity. I mean, no, also To Your Eternity. Obviously, that's really good so far. So I don't know where To Your Eternity will place when it's done. It might actually like be like top 5. Who knows? Fruits Basket, I really enjoyed, as the romance element isn't overpowering. Oh, nice. Hello, Aggie Moon, by the way. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? I didn't watch Boku no Pico, but I did watch My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute, and it's about a brother. Well, I know that, yeah. I know. I just didn't know Boku no Pico. I don't know why that's so hard. Or is it Boku no? It's Boku, not Boko. No, wait, I'm confusing myself. Yeah, I just didn't know about that anime. I did know the synopsis of My Little Sister. What is it like? Because like that's a lot of words for me to say. It's like Oremo or something like that, or close enough, right? Himi was teacher art, but you were art teacher, but now I have a new account. I can't stay, but have a good one. Okay, have a good day, Miss Doggy. It feels heartbreaking to lose that number 3 spot. Pico is infamous because of the age difference. Oh, okay, I see. For Call of the Night fans, the female protagonist, I don't remember her name, Nazuna, yeah, is actually 40 years old or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. I do remember that from season 1. While you guys were calling me out, you all have watched it. I haven't even touched it. Huh. Alright, did you make the drawings in the thumbnail? If yes, I'll explode with happiness. Well, who else would have made them? Yes, I did. And if yes, I'll explode with happiness. Well, I'm glad you like them. Do you like retro anime like Inuyasha? I have not watched any super retro anime. The oldest anime that I've watched was probably Evangelion, Neon Genesis Evangelion. I've watched like 13 episodes. I haven't actually finished it yet. I do plan to finish it at some point though. And I guess like even though it wasn't like super old, I guess like Fate 2006. I think it's like Fate Unlimited. No, not Fate Unlimited Blade. Fate Stay Night 2006. I think that's what it's called. Dun, 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 dun. Can you say some Enna lines from the game? From like the games? I can't really remember much of I can't remember much of the lines. I didn't watch Brody. Hold on. I didn't watch Brody. My heart will literally fail on the spot. Okay, goodbye, Madden. Have a good day. Good luck on your drawing. Thank you. I don't know. I haven't watched all of Call of the Night, but I am subscribed to some anime news channels. I've heard about it from there. I see. Nope. Yeah, I think actually, like, as an anime, it's actually pretty interesting. I thought it was one thing. Like, I started watching the first couple episodes, thought it was one thing, and then, like, the second, like, the later half of season 1 happened, and it was, like, really interesting. So, like, I actually, like, got pretty... I think the art style of it was like, pretty engaging, and the general plot was, like, okay, it's an interesting plot, kinda. But then, like, and then I got, like, actually, like, interested in it later on, and then season 2 has been okay. I think I watched, like, 2 episodes of it so far. Oh, an anime that I've actually recently finished, I guess, like so far, as it's adapted, is, like, Lord of the Mysteries, which only had, like, 1 season, but I did thoroughly enjoy it. I would like to see... I know it has a novel. I'll, like, read the novel eventually at some point. Yeah. But I'll wait for season 2. And like the special episodes, because like isn't there like there's like some special episodes that will come on like 2027. I'll check it out. It was decent. Draw the Kool-Aid Man. Is there anything or anyone that inspires me? Yusuke Murata, Tatsuki Fujimoto, Sui Ishida. 58MW. Yeah, no, I have lots of inspirations for art. There's like another artist called like Dino Illust on Twitter, and I really love his art style. His art style is like amazing. So yeah, I have a lot of inspirations. Hello, is our Javier? Is that your name? Hello, Mr. Javier. How's your day going? Hi, Singularity, I'm new. Hello. Read that. Do you make streams often? Yes, probably every day. 2027, damn, that's very far away. It is, yes. Can you draw Gojo or Asta? I don't really have any interest in drawing them, but hello, welcome to the stream, The Lions Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Wait, no, I said that twice. I don't know why I did. Ignore me. Ignore me all the way. Alright. Let me do... Let me do a high angle shot. I've done a low angle shot over here, so I'll do a high angle shot. Well, can you draw yourself? You guys are not going to get a face reveal that easily. What do you do in your free time when not drawing? I like philosophy. Yeah, I like philosophy, and I assume he means Gojo as in like Gojo Satoru from JJK. And I say he probably means Gojo because, I don't know, I feel like Gojo, like JJK is closer in context to like Black Clover than in, what's another Gojo, like My Dress Up Darling? Yeah, so I like to do philosophy. I like to make music. The music you're hearing in the background is music that I've made that you can find. Because, like, yesterday, this wasn't working, unfortunately. The music wasn't working. But now it is, so I'm happy. But yeah, the music I made in the background, that is music I've made. So I make music. I play video games sometimes. But I mostly just, like, draw and do philosophy and make music. Hello, Hello, Venus. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? I remember once you promised a face reveal. I don't remember. It was 100k. Yes. Philosophy? Yes, I love philosophy. It's my favorite thing. Not really. Well, my favorite thing is art. But, you know, my second favorite thing is, like, philosophy. I love understanding how people work. And I like thinking about ideas. It's just fun to do. Even if some philosophies are more useless than others. Like, I think Therefore I Am is a very interesting philosophy. To me, like, it is very interesting, and the way, like, how Descartes comes about it. But I will say, it's not necessarily super meaningful and practical. It's just something cool to think about, you know? So some philosophies are better at understanding yourself. I think philosophy is actually pretty good for understanding yourself and other people. That's, like, the use case for like, philosophy. Although there are some philosophies that don't really give you any benefit to, like, understanding yourself or others. At least not as deeply as you could go. What pen do you use? I use a Zebra pen. It's Zebra. Just a normal ballpoint pen, to be honest. I think any ballpoint pen would work. Have you ever made an Anasona? No, I've not. Or, yeah, sorry, I didn't actually... Yes, fun fact, there's such things as Anasona. Yes, I have seen them. Sorry, I'm late. No, yeah, no problem. Oh my god, one of the coolest things you can do when you face reveal is draw yourself and then reveal your face at the end. Honestly, that might be something... That's an interesting idea, Divola. I might actually do that. Hello, Skier Girl. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? They say if it exists, there's Rule 34 of it. But I don't see any R34 of a man environment... of a man... Is that a bus? Well, yes, but there's also, like, Rule 35, which is if there's no Rule 34 of it right now, then in the future there will be. Or something like that. I don't know. I miss the rain. It's so hot here. Fair enough. What anime do you watch? Right now I'm watching To Your Eternity. It's really good. I'm watching To Your Eternity Season 2 to be specific. My favorite anime is ReZero, and my third favorite is Attack on Titan. My second favorite is probably like Monogatari or something like that. I really love the story. I also love the philosophy in it. Would I recommend Monogatari? No. No, I do not recommend Monogatari. Yes, hello, mains. This was recommended for me. Nice art. Yo, thank you. Thank you. Hopefully your day's going well, mains. Or manis. However you say it. No, please don't make R34 of my beloved bus. Don't worry, I have no interest in drawing buses. I actually finished Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood like 2 or 3 days ago. It was peak. Yes, yeah, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is really good. I'm surprised I forgot about that. I didn't put that in my listing. You know, I think Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood could be like top 5, like number 5 in my... Yeah, it's like ranked my 5th favorite anime. Be aware, Dennis is listening. Do you play any video games or watch any streamers play video games? No, but I do play video games. So like, I sometimes play Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare. I play Nier Automata. I'm gonna finish that eventually. I played Silksong, that was fun. I haven't finished it as well. The reason why I haven't finished many like anime or many games is mainly because I'm drawing all the time. I don't give myself time to finish them because I'm drawing. Yeah, but yeah, I guess I'm playing Nier Automata right now. I made an Anasona. The left face is called Aborn, and the right face is called Golden Nugget. They/she is a cashier. Oh, nice. Anyways, I'm going to go. Okay, goodbye, 8511. How did I say 84? I don't know. I'm going to install a screenless iPad real quick. See you later. Okay, goodbye. Low-key awkward not being an anime fan here. It's fine. Huh? No. Not suck my nuts. Hello, Dreamy Dewdrops. Welcome to the stream. Hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you? What about Mushoku Tensei? It's good. It's solid. I think if I'm just ranking what's it called? What's the thing called? Oh yeah, Isekai. My favorite Isekai, ReZero. Second favorite, Konosuba. I guess I'll put Mushoku Tensei in like 3rd. Probably 4th place is like Eminence in Shadow, just for the memes. I do actually like Eminence in Shadow though. In fact, I think I enjoy, even though I rank Mushoku Tensei higher, I think I enjoyed Eminence in Shadow a lot more. It was just like way more funny. It was like the ridiculousness of Eminence in Shadow was the selling point for me, honestly. But yeah. Do you enjoy questions from the chat? Yeah, I do. You mentioned you ramble a lot, so I just ask a lot of questions out of curiosity. Yeah, I do. I like questions. I think that's like a really valuable part of chat. Just the ability to communicate. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind questions at all. I play Kaiju Paradise on Roblox. Yeah, Eminence in Shadow was really good. It was a really good album. Eminem in Shadows was a really good album. Lena reference. I also need to watch 86 also. That's on my to watch. Like, I need to finish it. I think I was watching it and then there's like a break. There's like 2 cores and I think there's a break in the middle and I just never caught back up when the break. Like, I was watching it weekly and then I kind of just fell off and I just never got back on the 86 train. I know like people love 86, so I'm excited to see how it ends or like what happens. I don't know if it was like Sawano Hiroyuki, like, you know, the composer, or it's like something else, but 86 heavily reminds me of Attack on Titan. Maybe it's like the fact that you're fighting an enemy that's like not human. There's like a military type aesthetic and stuff like that. The fact that you don't really know who your enemy is, like in a real sense, kind of like that. I think it was very interesting. And the grim scenario, this was 86 like had a really cool aesthetic. I would like to actually get back to watching that. You need to come back. Like, I watched it and I cried at the end. Also, season 3 is coming. There's more? I thought when it ended in season... I thought season 2 was like the ending. There's more? 86? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll catch back up. At some point. Let me see if I can do this perspective well. So let's bring her torso out in front of her again. Of course, we're bringing that down. I don't know why she's standing like that, but, you know, it's okay. Sometimes you stand a little bit oddly. It just be like that. 86 is good, but it got a bit boring for me at some point, but I think it was because I couldn't relate to the characters. It's fine. Compare yourself to the Titans is a crazy... That's a crazy retort. Yeah, I mean, I like the characters, at least so far, from, like, what I saw in 86, so I'm sure I'll like the ending. Or, I'll like, not the ending, but I'll like it. I guess it hasn't ended yet. I swore it ended. Do you ever think sometimes it's too late for some people to start drawing? I mean, no, I don't think so. Like, okay, like, think about it. What is the point of drawing? Like, at the deepest level, what is the point of drawing? The point of drawing, like, the reason why people draw, for the most part, is simply because drawing is, like, fun to them. Like, I don't know if you're talking about, like, a career or something, but if it's just, like, drawing for drawing's sake, I don't think it's ever too late, no. The reason why drawing is, like, frustrating for some people is because they place a lot of, like, they place a heavy importance on the end result of their drawing. They want to, like, make a good drawing. But I think a good drawing, at least like, as it means to the artist, is just, for the most part, like, was it fun to do in the first place? Did you learn anything from it? Like, did you learn from your mistakes if you did make any mistakes in the drawing? You know, did you actually enjoy it? Because for the most part, like, think about it. Like, you draw a drawing, and then you move on from the drawing. You, like... Unless it's, like, a super, like, for whatever reason, like, a really, really good drawing, you don't actually, like, keep revisiting the same drawing over and over and over and over again. At least not, like, not frequently, right? The drawing only really means something in the experience that you have when you're drawing it. Like, the happiness that you get. Oh, you know, like, you made, like, an arm that looks pretty decent. Or, like, you've learned something that you didn't understand before. It's not really about the end result. It's about, like, what you took, like, the experience that you take from it is, like, really the big thing. And I don't think you're ever too old to experience drawing. I think the experience of drawing is something that you're, never, like, too old to do. Unless you're, like, physically incapable of drawing. Which, in that case, like, it's unfortunate. If you could recommend that I watch the first episode of anything right now, and give you live feedback on what would it be? Anything? Watch To Your Eternity. To Your Eternity season 1. Just watch the first episode of To Your Eternity. It's an anime that I'm watching right now. I'm watching season 2 of it. It's really good. I liked how it turned out. I like how it's turning out, I should say. Hello, the Mixie. Welcome to the stream. How's your day? Hope your day is going well. Art is art, though? Art is art. That is true. That's true. I have an art teacher that simply pushes us to draw unrealistic things, like you're a kid, imagine things. So, okay, so now I'll start drawing anime characters and scenarios in the art class. Hey, fair. Just aleatory? What are you trying to say? I can't quite understand what you're trying to say. I always forget to like the streams. Oh, no, it's no problem. You like the streams if you like the streams. And even if you don't like the stream, as long as you like the stream, like, in your heart, it's fine. Yeah, that sounded corny as hell. Nah, like this stream. No, I'm joking. It honestly, maybe it helps the algorithm. So maybe I'd be a bad YouTuber to be like, yeah, don't like the stream. It doesn't really matter. So maybe like the stream. Like the stream if you want to like the stream. I'd appreciate it very much. Like your drawings? Thank you very much. You can't really go wrong as long as you create it from your heart and mind. Yeah, that's what I believe. Sometimes even if it looks bad, it can still speak to people. Yeah, sometimes I make art and I'm like, wow, I hate, like, not hate, but like, I don't like this artwork that I've made. But some people are like, yeah, but like, I like the artwork. And I'm like, well, I'm glad you like it. I guess what it is, each person has a different perspective that they approach art with. So whatever they take from art is like something that maybe you won't be able to understand, but someone else could, or like someone can find value in anything. I guess that's true. Someone can find value in anything. I do think that it is important that you yourself finds value in your art that you're doing, though. But if it comforts you to think that like some other person can find value in art as well, I think yeah, I think that's true. I think looking forward to the end result is a big curse of an artist. Like, it kind of sucks the life out of your drawing. Like, looking forward to the end result sucks the life out of like the process of drawing. If you're always looking forward to the future, you kind of rob yourself of the present. Aha, look at that. Look at you like that quote? I like that quote. I don't know. Nah, okay. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna keep drawing now. Okay, W Dennis for using my type of humor, no glaze. Well, hello. Let me see. How can I even figure that name? Hello, TH3. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Because I'm not gonna be able to figure out what that name says. I'm sorry. Why is I am very green, but I am mean, made of calcium funny to me? I don't really know what that means, but you know, people have different like senses of humor. It'd be like that, as long as it's funny to you, right? It's pronounced the real Tenna. Oh, okay. Hello, the real Tenna. Welcome to the stream. Hello from Algeria. Hello. Hello, Mafaya. Is that your name? Mafaya? Or Mafaya? Mafaya. Close enough. I'm sure. Probably not close enough at all. Yo, why is her neck like that? Her neck is going, who? Like, what? Why is her... What? Like, what is this posture? Someone fix her. Someone help her. Tell her that this is not how a person should stand. Dun, dun, dun. I'm laughing so hard I didn't expect you to say I'm very green, but I'm also mean, made of calcium. But that's what you said, though. Hello, Servi Serva. Welcome to the stream. Hey, I need to go, but I'll come tomorrow. Okay, I will see you tomorrow then. Have a good day. Deltarune? Wait, huh? There's someone named Tenna in Deltarune? Dun dun dun. Oh, it's done. The song's done. What's up, guys? It's me, Tenna from the hit game Deltarune. Who's Tenna from Deltarune? Goodbye, Era. As Mikasa would say. Or as Mikasa would say. You know, the dub for Attack on Titan is actually the worst thing, but it does hurt my soul sometimes. Like, who the heck is Reina? Because who's Reina? You can't just say Reina like that. Like, that's not his name. No, I'm joking. It doesn't really matter. But still, I'm just so used to like Reiner in my mind, perhaps, and like how everyone says his name. It's like, eh. Draw a woman elf? I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Who knows? But welcome to the... No. Oh, actually, welcome to the stream, many elementals. How's your day going? Hopefully your day is going well. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. No, seriously, her posture is actually diabolical. Even diabolical... I think diabolical is probably the wrong word to, like, say, but, you know, it's crazy. Her posture is absolutely wild. Like, her leg posture? Like, are we gonna talk about, like, her bow-legged stance? Hello, Uro. Welcome to the stream. Good, thank you for asking. No problem. My name is Aya. Oh, noise. Hello, Aya. Yo, Singy, remember you? I think I do remember your name, actually. Hello, Hanan. How's your day going? Hopefully your day is going good. Oh, it's almost 100 likes? Oh, thank you guys for liking the stream. She looks a little funky. She is definitely more than a little funky. She's something. She's something else. Singularity, there's 100 likes. Oh, thank you very much. can't actually see the likes for the stream. Yeah, I cannot see the likes for the stream. So I'll just say thank you. Thank you is a nicer word for it, though. Yeah. She looks like she has no thoughts in her head. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta have no thoughts in your head. Who says you always have to have thoughts in your head? Who says you always have to be thinking? Well, this is amazing. Hello, Rex Loves SKZ. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Hi, you draw very well. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Mr. Unrandom Mass. Hope your day is going good. How do I get better at anatomy and perspective? To get better at anatomy, you have to understand how to draw shapes in 3D space. So, being able to like represent a cube from different perspectives. For instance, you can see the top of the cube here, but like if I draw the cube from underneath, you'll be able to see the the bottom of the cube. And being able to relate the body, like being able to relate like these 3D shapes, like cubes and cylinders, to body parts, are going to like allow you to draw in perspective better. Now, notice how these cubes are anything but perfect. In fact, they're kind of crappy. they're kind of garbage, but it's not about drawing perfect cubes. Like when someone says that like get better at drawing like cubes and stuff like that, it's not actually about the cubes themselves. It's about what the cubes represent. If you can actually understand how to relate, like for instance, I'll show you. If you can relate how to draw, let's say this is a head. If you can relate how to draw a head in 3D space, like so like right here. Although I'm not the best at this, but I'll try my darndest. We can use the cube structure to actually understand how to orient the head. By applying the head into this cube, if that makes sense. It takes a lot of understanding and practice. I would recommend looking at artist sketches. So, yeah, look at artist sketches. Let me see. Let me see if I can bring up something real quick before I actually move on with this. How do you draw like that? Thanks for asking. Yeah. Thank you for the 100th and 1 like, Rex. Yeah. So I'll show you in a second. Also, I used your perspective tips for art competition on my school. I got scored. Oh, you got second place. Nice. Congratulations. That is actually that's nice. Hi, I'm new to your channel. After, can you draw a Bakugo of My Hero Academia, please? I'm sorry, I'm not really interested in drawing Bakugo. For the most part, I don't really do suggestions because I have to be really interested in the character, whether it be like their character like itself or their character design for me to actually want to draw them. I'm sure like Bakugo is a pretty cool character, but I'm not that interested in drawing him. Yes, okay, so I would say that if you want to get better at drawings, look at some professional artists like sketches, something like this. Because like it allows you to get into the mind of the artist and be able to, well, figure out how they're actually drawing the body. So you can see with this artist, they're representing the head as a cube or a box, whatever you want to call it, and like the arms are cylinders, the legs are like cylinders, and like just try and copy sketches. Getting better at sketching is the first step to getting better at like anatomy in general, understanding construction and stuff like that. Yeah, and then perspective and foreshortening, right? Foreshortening is just you taking this shape, and then like, so let's say that there's a camera right here. So if we have a cube, the face of the cube that's closer to the camera, the point of view, is going to be larger than the face of the cube that's farther away. So it's going to be shrinking away. You can we call this vanishing points, right? The cube is like vanishing towards over here, way back here. So that's a general overview. I've kind of done a video. My most recent video kind of talks about this. I guess my most recent video like simplifies, or it like compiles a bunch of tips a couple tips that I have. But yeah. Farewell, Fish Gills. Okay, goodbye, Fish Gills. Have a good day. I'm learning more from you than from art class, to be honest. I'm an artist or a newbie. Well, I'm glad that I'm able to be of some assistance, some help. I think art class could be like art class is good because you have a mentor or like somebody who's like teaching you. It can be a certain like for some people, like just like any type of schooling, some people work better with some methods and some people work worse. So there are some people who can like work well with the average way of teaching, but some people have some alternate, I guess some people learn better like using alternate methods. Yeah, I think the best way to go about learning is try out a bunch of different methods. Like if one thing that if an artist says you like tells you to do one thing and it doesn't work out, well, that means it just wasn't for you. So you could just like look around at other artists and still try and like figure out like how they're doing it. Try out as many different methods as you can. If you can't find one that fits well for you, eventually you'll find one that actually works. It just takes a lot of trial and error. It always takes a trial and error. I'm a new follower. Thank you, Leninos, for subscribing. Thank you. I'm glad. Thanks. I never understood this, but you made it very simple. Thanks. I'm glad that I was able to help, for the most part. I'm trying to get better at explaining stuff. It's quite difficult, to explain stuff. You ever have like an idea that is so clear to you in your head, but to actually explain it is like, it's like a lot of work. I feel like I go through that a lot now. I guess I've been going through like that a lot. Just not even something that's clear to you. Just explain something that's happening in your head. It takes a lot of effort. At least for me, especially when it's not something that's intuitive to someone else. Agreed. Explaining is very hard. Hello, Mr. David. Welcome to the stream. Hey, soon can you draw Mr. Puzzles and Vox? I think that's from Has Been Hotel, right? I don't think I really want to, but yes. But welcome to the stream, though. In any case, my teacher literally falls asleep while telling us how to draw faces. She fell asleep yesterday, and I woke her up, and she suspended me. Rip. Yeah, I never went to an art school. I thought like art school would like kill my passion for art, so I just never went. Basically, everything that I've learned has been taken from like YouTube art tutorials, looking at other artists, looking at sketches, using Pinterest. Yeah. I think the biggest motivator for me is just drawing what I like. Just looking at artists that inspire me and looking at them draw things that I like, and then me trying to replicate what they're doing. That's how I've learned the most. Trying to break down references. Always use references, by the way. References are indispensable if you want to get better at art. Use some references. Try and break them down into simple shapes that you can understand in 3D space, and you'll be way better. In any case, using a reference will give you a way better result than if you'd never used the reference in the first place. That's just like, that is true though. Note to self, don't wake up sleeping art teachers. Should I color a drawing I'm making? Yeah, sure, if you want to. Hello, Drawing with Mia. How's your day going? Hopefully your day's going cool. Day's going good. Is tracing bad? I hear it's good for some things, because I know tracing over someone's art and claiming it as your own would be bad, but just like in general. If you're tracing over it to claim that it's okay, excluding the obvious like bad thing that you could do, as in like stealing someone's art by tracing, for the most part, I think if tracing helps you work, then no, it's not bad. If anything that allows you to learn is not a bad thing, as long as you're doing it as long as you're not claiming that it's yours. It's like for tracing specifically. If you're not claiming that the art is yours and you're just doing it for the sake of learning and you actually do get to learn, well then it's not bad. No, I think that a lot of people would get. I think you'd get better. Yeah. So if you need like just a basic understanding of how an artist actually draws, you can try out tracing, or you can try to instead of trace the drawing, just try to copy the drawing like without tracing it. So like just have your reference next to you. That's what I do. What I do is I have the reference next to me and I just try and copy it. I think that gives you like a little bit more mileage rather than just tracing, because when you're tracing, you're not exactly thinking for yourself. When you're drawing and trying to figure out how to like represent a reference properly, it like engages your mind more and it kind of solidifies the ideas that you're learning more. But if tracing is actually helpful for you, then yeah, go ahead. I don't think anything's necessarily like good or bad, especially when it comes to like learning in art. If it helps you learn and you're not like stealing someone else's art, then go straight ahead. Looking at inspiring artists is the best. Yes, that's what I do all the time. I'm always inspired to draw because I'm always, well, looking at, really cool artists. How do you turn comments on when you're posting on YouTube? It's a setting. So before you post a video, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you can see like this. There's a thing that says comments. It's automatically on by default, but if you have it off, then you can, switch that on. It's right before you actually post the video. Or if you want to turn comments on, like after the fact, you have to go to edit the video and then scroll all the way down. You can turn comments on. Or you can go to YouTube Studio and, edit the video, and there's like a section with like comments. And there's a section called comments, and you can either toggle it on or off. Yeah. I learned to draw by tracing. Okay, I'm drawing right now, and it kind of looks like a stick man. A dying stick man, to be honest. I can't see the sketch anymore. Unfortunate. It's like that sometimes. Sometimes you can't, sometimes you have a very nice vision in your head. You look away, and then you look back at the page, and you're like, wait, what was I doing again? How was I supposed to do this? I forgot. Time to go? Okay, goodbye, V Jupiter. Wait, oh, are you saying good? Are you leaving, V Jupiter? Or are you saying goodbye to Mr. Fish Scales or Miss Fish Scales? Whatever it is. Whenever I like a couple of words, I begin to repeat it over and over again. I'm very green, but I'm oh my god, it's like a Rickroll, but not. You're a very good artist. Thank you very much. Mia. Miss Mia. Alright, I need to... So I guess her chest would be like here, and then her shoulder would be like way back here. And then I'd like bring her arm in, and then like... It'd be like there, but her body would be coming in around here, and I don't really care. Wait, does this happen to you when the drawing is really good, but like you see it too much and it looks like rubbish? Yeah, sometimes like that happens sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you just need a break. Just like so if that happens, you can like just take a break. Sometimes it is it's like one of the big reasons why artists like flip the canvas a lot. It gives you a fresh set of eyes and it allows you to like see your drawings like new. Like, does it actually suck, or like does it actually look good, or does it actually suck, or am I just like, is my brain just playing tricks on me? So flipping the camera can actually either point out the flaws that you didn't see, or point out the, I guess, quote-unquote perfection that you didn't see. I'd recommend like taking, like a break. Take a break from the drawing. You don't have to continue it. You can pick it up like at any time later. Unless you can't, but yeah, that happens a lot. And because I'm going to graduation and I'm nervous, I don't even know if we're going to leave or not. That's because I say hello or bye. Gotta go. I'm nervous, help me. No, there's no problem. People are nervous all the time. I guess you just have to figure out, is what you're nervous about actually something that's like gonna affect you? Like, if you're afraid of embarrassing yourself, are the people that you're gonna embarrass yourself in front of like actually important to you? Like, are you ever gonna see them again? Stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not. I don't really have much advice with nervousness. Does it ever happen to you when you show your art to someone else and they say it's good, but you think it looks bad? Yes, that happens all the time. Okay, I'm gonna send the finished and colored drawings to Discord. Nice. Okay, I think this drawing turned out pretty okay. Now, this kid asked me 2 days ago, if you are so Sigma, drug brain rot. And I was like, what the fuck? What? Nah, bro, keep that away from me. So Stampede just taught me to be more patient since I gotta wait 4 hours for one mission. And I have to do 20 missions for Outback 3. I've completed 19, so I need to do one more. Huh, interesting. I threw my notebook at the boy. Don't judge me. He didn't die. I see. Oh, never mind. Gotta go. Okay, goodbye, Venus. Have a good day. I snorted so loud. Maybe like that. Hello, little guy. Welcome to the stream. My ferret jumped into my fan. Oh, that's not good. Now I gotta go. Okay, goodbye, Mr. Fish Scales. I need to find bandages. That makes sense, yeah. How long have I been drawing for? 8 years. Hopefully your ferret is okay. 8 years. Yes, I've been drawing for 8 years. Although only 3 of those 8 years I've actually spent improving. The last 3. For 5 of those 8 years, I've been like banging my head against the wall and not improving at all. Or not any real improvements. Came back for the bad quality in the photo. Oh, came back. Sorry for the bad quality in the photo. I haven't seen it yet, but okay. I'll check it out. Hello, Davex. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Ooh, Davix, you did a good drawing today. That's a nice face you've done. I like the lighting that you did. Rated out of 10? Boom. It's an explosion. It's a cool explosion. Solid explosion. It's a solid 7. Well, luckily I didn't say 6. I've been vibing. What about you guys? I've been good, yeah. I've just been chilling. Chilling, drawing, trying to learn. He's okay. He has a stupid habit of jumping into places. I see. My anatomy skills are very bad. Yeah, a lot of people's anatomy skills are pretty questionable. I mean, I'm basically the same way sometimes. You've been streaming for 2 hours? Yes, I have. Holy, you did good when I was gone. Thank you very much. Is that Anna on the thumbnail? It is, Philippe. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Yeah, I drew Anna yesterday. As you can see, right there. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, not Brickster Zone. Oh, but don't spam in the chat, mister. Because people who spam will get timed out. Hello. Sorry, no problem. You don't have to delete your messages. That's fine. Like I was saying, the problem is not like I wasn't saying like the bunch of messages is the problem. I was just saying that the spamming itself is the problem. Like I don't have a problem if someone is saying if someone just keeps like talking in the chat, that's not spamming. So they can have a lot of messages. Yeah, just the spamming itself. Quite glad this guy came on my For You page, not gonna lie. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad that you like my stuff. I will try to make better art and better content. I might even succeed. I don't know what is an ad. I don't know what is an ad is, but my doctor said I have 80 of them. I see. I don't know what an 80 is, but my doctor said I have 80 of them. It'd be like that. The one you are oh, do I have any OCs? Yes, I do. Yes, I basically only really draw my OCs. Because I don't have to think about their designs and I'm mainly focusing on poses. It's like basically the easiest thing for me to draw is my OCs. Yes, I do. The one you're drawing right now looks like one of my OCs. Oh, I see. That's cool. When you're drawing, you look away for 1 second and you look back and you have a completely new idea. For how long have I been drawing? 8 years. I've been drawing for 8 years. You can cross out might its will. Wait, I don't exactly know what you mean. Hello, 6X. Hello, 6X. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Hello, J-Car. Welcome to the stream. I love drawing OCs. Then you don't have to spend time thinking out what to draw. Yeah. Is this from a TV show? No, it's not. Wait, is what from a TV show? I don't actually know what you're talking about. I'm back. Welcome back, Steph. How's your day going? Oh, because you said I might even succeed. It's not might, it's you will. You will succeed? Maybe. Yeah, probably. Hopefully. How do you go live? You go to YouTube, you press that cross button. If you're on mobile, then you press that cross button at the bottom. You scroll over to the live tab, and then you press the go live button. Your art looks awesome. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. It does not let me go live though. Oh, actually, yes. The reason you can't go live, you need to at least, there's a certain like amount of subscribers, and I think there's a certain amount of subscribers that you need to before you can go live. I don't actually know the number. Or you could be too young, yes, as Not Brickster says. How are you guys? Well, if you're asking me, I'm doing good. As long as I'm drawing, I'm happy. I just finished the first episode. The art style was really pretty, but gosh, that was an emotional roller coaster. Yes, it is. I love drawing too. Nice. All right, this page is pretty crowded. Let me do another page. I got bored drawing, but I want to be good at it. Do you think just copying drawings can make me improve? If by copying you mean using references and breaking them down into simple shapes and then trying to, replicate them without tracing, then yeah. I mean, tracing itself can also make you better as well, but yeah, if that's what you mean, then yeah, I think so. If you put some good effort into breaking down the references, eventually, I would recommend looking at sketches of artists as well. Sketches are really helpful to make you improve, or to to understand the mind of the artist is pretty important, and sketches help you do that. How do you draw hands? It's kind of complicated, but not complicated at I don't know. I've done a tutorial on drawing hands. If you go on my channel, you can. Well, it's not much of a tutorial, but it's something like it. You can go on my channel, go to my playlist, go to the playlist's name is Beginner's Guide to ... I have some tips and stuff in there. One of those videos is a guide, or not a guide, but me drawing hands, and you can follow along, I guess. How do I know that I'm finally good at drawing? You don't. And that's not really important. Yeah, being good at drawing is actually not really important. What you need to do is just enjoy your drawings. If you enjoy your drawings, your motivation will carry you on farther, and eventually you will be good at drawing, and it won't matter anymore. Because as long as you actually enjoy your art, it doesn't really matter if you're quote unquote good or not. But yeah, eventually you could. The way that you know that you're good is if you look back at your old art and you're like, wow, that was pretty bad. And you look at your art right now and you're like, wow, this is way better. Comparing yourself to your past self is the way to actually understand your improvement. Don't look at other artists. Look at yourself and look at the past. I can't draw hands, that's the thing. I have the cool figure and then the hand just looks like a mop. It'd be like that. Wait, I missed nothing. Yeah, not really much of anything. I'm new to this channel. Do you only draw anime characters? Yeah, basically. For the most part, I do draw in a mostly anime style. Sometimes I do semi-realism. Sometimes I change my style up but I mean, I draw in an anime style. I don't think I necessarily draw anime characters. Though sometimes I do. I mean, I've just drawn Enna from Enna Dream Barbecue, so I don't think it would be actually correct to say I only draw anime characters. That's what my mom tells me, is not to compare yourself to others, compare yourself to yourself, because that's the only person you need to be. Yeah, I mean, that's the best advice. You should use others as a learning opportunity. Use other people as, like, colleagues or acquaintances. They're not opponents. Use them to learn. Other people have valuable information. And it helps to learn from them if you're not, like, treating them as an opponent. I like your art. You inspire me to become better than I am. But when I draw feet, I draw what looks like a wet dog. I don't know. You'll understand. I understand. Thank you. I'm glad that I inspire you. Charles. Mr. Charles. Yeah, feet are pretty difficult. I think I did do a video on drawing feet at some point. I don't know how. Yeah. I did a video on, like, trying to learn how to draw feet. It was a very long time ago, though. So. Feet are definitely difficult. I will agree. My friend is super realistic, and then the kid walked up to them and say, "Is that anime?" They were literally drawing the Mona Lisa. It'd be like that. The feet I draw look like triangles. That's a pretty good base for a foot. Triangles or pyramids, or I guess prisms, perhaps. That's a 3D shape for a pyramid. For like a triangle. Yeah, no. That is a good base. If you can get them to... Yeah, I mean, I'm not the best at drawing feet either. PV, when you make a little mistake, when inking, so now the entire drawing is ruined. Yeah, that's how it is sometimes. I don't know why I laughed like that. What the heck is that? I don't know what that is. It's a haha. Dennis is letting his inner anime girl out. It'd be like that sometimes. Sorry if it's hard to get. My friend goes as they them. No, I understood what you were saying. I mean... How do you make better designs for your characters? Use references. Look at cool designs. Howdy, what's going on? I'm just drawing Delilah's biggest fan. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, yes. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Lily. I'm not your father, though. Singularity's adopted kid is not my kid, but... Yummy art, thank you very much. Outfit designs, though mine looks so basic. Yeah, I mean, after... Hello, Vile Garden, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Using references and, Oh, yes, well, goodbye. I love you platonically. But, platonically, of course, with no parasocial attachment at all. What was I supposed to say? I was gonna say something, I forgot. Yes, understanding, like, breaking down the references and understanding why they look good is a good practice. So if you see a really cool design, try to figure out why it's a really cool design. Is it the shape language? Is it the way that it's actually structured? Yeah, figure that out. Is the paper you're drawing on hot or cold pressed? I have no idea. I don't know. To me, it was just like normal sketchbook paper. So, yeah, I have no idea. Oh my gosh, my FPS is low and I'm lagging horribly. Help, I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. Shoot, I gotta wash dishes. Goodbye. Okay, goodbye. Just got into drawing. Wish me luck on my journey, please. Well, good luck, Nobu is Gouda. Nobu is Gouda. Cold press has more texture and hot press has less texture. Well, I mean, this page is very smooth, so I guess if it had to be one, it'd be like hot pressed. Do you like to doodle? Doodles are cool, yes. I do like to doodle. Again, better than real art classes for me. Well, I'm glad that that's true. Hello, Linux. Welcome to the stream. I use alcohol-based markers. I got one set of them, but I like drawing with pencil, and sometimes I color with the ballpoint pens. Oh, interesting. My sketchbook finished a while ago, so I've been putting all my drawings in a folder. Oh, I used to do that a lot too. Do you have a backstory for your art? There is lore for my OCs, but it is pretty difficult for me to put them into words, so I do not. Hello, Alien. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Hello, Rap Dog. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Hopefully your day is going well. I still have an old folder that I used to put my drawings in. Yeah, me too. I have like 3 old folders. I have 3 folders full of like drawings. I have OCs. Most of them are demons and angels and zombies. Oh, that's cool. I need to practice drawing in pen more. It's such a good strat to learn anatomy. Fair enough. Jesus Christ died for all of us. Died for us all on this earth so that we can be saved and that we can be together in heaven. If we put our faith in God, I love you all. God bless your souls, including you, Singyu. Well, you know, I appreciate the thought. Of course, I mean, I'm not religious, but I appreciate the thought. Yeah, the other day I was in... Wait, I didn't actually get to read that. The other day I was in YouTube and I found The Emily OC girl, like the one who did Emily Cocho? I don't know who that is. Are you real or AI? I guess I'm whatever you want me to be. How are you supposed to believe someone on the internet anyways? When did you start art in your life? Like what age? When I was 12. Straw Cherry. Thank you for coming to the stream. I mean, welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Is what I meant to say. Back I thought I lost my sketchbook, while I was hiding in plain sight. I see. How are y'all? Nice work. How do you go about foreshortening and figure in perspective? Just eye it out and practice a lot, or more tech. Yeah, it's more like a feel-based approach. I'm not too good with technical. I just make something that looks. Oh no, the music is back. Sadly, yes. I just make something that looks mostly good. I think art is mainly about just being convincing. It's really about like. I think being an artist is like being a master of illusions. So it's really just giving the illusion that you're doing stuff well, even if it's not like perfect. Hello, Pyome? Is that your name? Pyome? Could you explain the you who wrote this reality? If I can explain that, I could. Give me 1 second. To be able to draw like you, thank you. I started drawing when I was 6, but you're still better than me. Yeah, it's like that sometimes. So what's the name of your character? There's many of them. This one right here, his name is Pathos. Her name is Pathos, I guess. Yeah, so the you that wrote this reality, basically it was just... Let me see. The god of singularity, the one that's just a silhouette, she's essentially orchestrating everything from behind the scenes because she has the ability to see the future. So she's essentially in like a roundabout way writing the reality by like making everything go like according to her plan is essentially what it is. You go no. Yeah, that's my name. Oh, nice. Wait, Pyome or I guess Pyome. I'll go with Pyome. One of my OC's name is Varaj. The other day, I left my newly bought drawing book in a bus and ran after the bus for 15 minutes straight and found the book and fell off the bus and broke my leg. That's unfortunate. Hopefully, you get better. Are you real? If that's not a wrong to say, I don't know. Are you real? And what do you mean by real? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. The rest of my day is good. Thanks for asking. I was on physical therapy. Oh, I see. Well, hopefully, yeah. Hopefully it's working out. Do you plan on making comics one day? Yeah, probably, or like a manga or something like that. Do you like Teto or Miku? I think I like the design of Teto more, but Miku's pretty cool too. That's really cool. How about you make tutorials about perspective or something? One day I will. I do have some I have some tutorial videos. There's something different. You can, if you go to my channel and you go to the playlist that says Beginner's Guide to, you can see like some playlist-like videos. I mean, you can see some tutorial-like videos, but they're not like perfect tutorials, of course. I fucking dare you. I like her drills. I like Teto's drills. The thing on her head. Although I've seen more cool Miku designs than cool Teto designs. But for their base form, I like Teto more. I think. Is that true? Yeah, probably. I think I find the red to be a more, I don't know, I think the red is just a more striking color in my mind as well. So the red here with the drills is really interesting to me. You think I won't hear such blasphemy? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'd assumed you were here. I mean, You know, I assume you're always here because you always like DM me the moment like the stream ends. So there's no reason for me to believe that you're not here. That would be illogical. Sorry, I didn't actually read that. Can you show a Teto drawing if you have one? No, I've drawn Miku though. You're an amazing artist. I'd like to be taught by you. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you think that. Do you have a drawing of her? No, I do not. Alrighty. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Can you help me choose a name for my OC? He has brown short hair and pink clothes. Well, I'm not good at coming up with names, unfortunately. But someone in chat can probably help you. Anna, hello, Bugle Duro. Wow, what if you saw a min bitch? She also has the type of poses? Wait, I'm confused. Hello, Rick Boom, though. Welcome to the stream. I don't really know what you mean. I have a hangnail on my right hand, and trying to take it off with my left hand. I'm right-handed, so I'm suffering. Rip. Guess I'm offended because you drew Miku and not Teto. Draw Anna again? I don't think I will. My friend is good at making cartoony drawings. Did you ever do cartoony drawings? I'm wondering. Yeah, probably not. No, I have drawn Cuphead actually. Yes. No, you don't know who's Minbit? I do not know. No. Good luck with the stream. Thank you, Pyome. Have a good day. No, thank you. You are a real artist that knows art. You are the man, and also have a nice day. Thank you. Have a nice day as well. I see, Mia. One of your OCs is named Faraj. Did you learn the basics of drawing from YouTube? Yeah, I didn't do any like art school or tutor or anything like that. Yeah, just YouTube and Pinterest and stuff like that. Everything I've learned is from YouTube or Pinterest or Twitter or whatever. Something like that. Okay, goodbye, Rex. Have a good day. What do you think about JoJo's? I haven't watched it, so I don't know. I mean, the art style is cool. Goku or Sonic, who wins in a fight? I don't know. Your style is cute, and I love it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you do. Is what I'm doing spamming? No, I don't think so. Bye, Pookies. Goodbye. Wow, 60 FPS stream. That's really cool. What? Wait, huh? I mean, is that not normal? Isn't that the normal, like, frame rate of a video? Firestyle, do you got art fight? No, I do not do art fight. Thank you, Mr. Pled, though. Wait, what's the normal frame rate for videos then? For which art style is more hard to learn, cartoon or anime? Probably anime. Anime has slightly more basis on like human form. I think the most exaggerated part of, or like the most altered part of the human body for anime is the face. But for a lot of it, if you look at like JoJo's, that requires, like the JoJo's art style requires a lot of understanding of anatomy. A lot of like Attack on Titan isn't really that stylized, even though it is an anime. So for the most part, I would say that cartoon like Cuphead, or like a cartoony art style like Cuphead, or like Mario, even though Mario's not a cartoon obviously, or like Mickey Mouse or something like that, those are easier to draw because they have less of a basis in human anatomy. Even something like Johnny Bravo or something like that is very much ultra stylized into like basic shapes. Like he kind of has like a, I think he has like something like this going on. I can't remember, but like, Johnny Bravo has like something like this. So I think something like this would be way easier to draw than like a JoJo's character, even though they're kind of the same. What is your favorite anime style? I don't really have much of an anime style that I like truly. I mean, I guess my favorite manga artist is Yusuke Murata, though. How do you draw guys? I don't know. Oh, this stream is on 60 FPS. Before it was just on 720p for me. Oh, I see. Essentially, guys have like a more masculine character has wider shoulders than hips. A more feminine character has either equal to or smaller shoulders than hips. So you can kind of see. And in general, guys have like a more boxy, what's it called? Boxy shape language. Whereas like a more feminine shape language would be like sharper and rounder. Or yeah, just rounder, I guess. Less boxy. Thanks for your time. Keep doing your best. Don't give up. I shall come back in 2026. You must be a famous person by then. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a good day, Anthony. Wait, that is your name, right? Anthony? It is Anthony, right? Yes, Anthony. Art Singularity, more like art of since when did you get so many viewers on your stream? I don't know, Schloth. I don't know what's been happening. Yeah, there's a lot of people here. And for a person like you, can you draw? I mean, I can draw a minimalist drawing. I can. I don't think it'd be that difficult. There are different anime styles. Yeah. How do you draw the guy's eyes? I draw it normally like a girl, but I mean, I just don't draw the eyelashes. It's like this. This is a guy. And this is a girl. That's about it. Dennis always getting more viewers when I'm not constantly active in chat. I've been leaving and out of stream and chat constantly. Is that true? Is it more difficult to draw females? I'm better at drawing. I'm better at drawing like females than males, but that's just because like I draw more women than men. I'm serious about learning to draw, so I have some questions. Oh, that's fair. Awkward times. Dennis, I have finished reading Fire Punch. I didn't like it that much, but I like the concepts and the end. And the ending, there's a panel where the protagonist walks away. If it was like a flip book, thank you for recommending it. It was cool. Oh, yeah, no, that's fair. Some people don't like it and some people do like it. I like it. I just like the abstract concepts and stuff like that. It was a trip, and I very much did like it. So, yeah, no problem. Attention. Thanks for your attention. No problem. Could you draw a cartoon character? I'd like to see. I don't really have any interest in drawing them, though, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I mean, I did something like that over here, but what's a cartoon character? Mickey Mouse or something? I don't even know how to draw Mickey Mouse. I think I'm just drawing a random mouse. Well, I can draw a cartoon mouse. Although it's not going to be Mickey Mouse. Unfortunately. Interesting. How much you win with drawing? I don't exactly know what you're talking about. What do you mean win with? How much do I win what? You should be a manga artist, and I just saw your 9.57k subs turn into 9.8. Oh, interesting. I guess it's growing. Could you show us how to draw a side profile, please? All right, I'll draw a side profile in a sec. Although I'm not the best. When did you start art? 8 years ago. Did you learn the basics of drawing from YouTube? Yeah. I thought I answered that, but yes, no. I learned it from no private tutor, no art school. I learned it from YouTube, Pinterest, like I said, stuff like that. Almost put the wrong finger up, but this is supposed to be. Yeah, just repeatedly trying over and over. That's how I learned. It took 8 years. Took 8 years. Okay, because I'll be relying on you and some other channels where learning to draw is fun. Well, I'm glad I'm one of them. Yeah, you should prioritize having fun in your drawings. To become good at art school is not necessary. Although, for some people, it may make it easier. But yeah, definitely not necessary. For some people, it might make it harder. How often do you go live? I try and go live every day. You're very skilled. Thank you, Diego Ramirez. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Hopefully your day is going well. Is there a specific time for daily broadcasting? So about 3 hours ago is when I stream, but I usually stream whatever time it is for you. 4 to 5 hours ago is when I usually start streaming. For me, it is 5 p.m. So I start streaming, well, my time, 12 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time. 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. is when I usually start streaming. Today I started streaming around 2 p.m., but That's because I got pushed back. I was trying to, I was writing out some logical proofs. So that's why I just couldn't. That's why I didn't like start streaming earlier. It's going good. I hope I'm gonna start drawing in a bit. I'm hoping everyone's doing great as well. Nice. For me, it is 4:57. I guess we have the same time. I was about to ask the thumbnail. As the thumbnail, until I realized that's Enna. Oh, until I realized that Enna can separate her body. It's not that she. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, like, but it's not even that she can. It's just that that's how her body is. Enna just doesn't have a neck, or yeah, she doesn't have a neck, and her limbs are floating. Okay. Okay, goodbye, Buglum. What is Enna from? Enna is from the video game Enna Dream Barbecue, or Enna is from a web series named Enna. I forgot who's the person's name, but yeah, it's a web. Yeah, I mean, should I play Enna Dream Barbecues? And Enna Dream Barbecue? Yeah, it's a really good game. Very confusing though. Definitely a trip. Although, surprisingly, I don't think Enna Dream Barbecue is as much as a trip as Fire Punch. Yeah, it's something, like, yeah, Joel something. Joel G? I think, is it Joel? No, is it not Joel G? I don't know who it is. Hello Hayden. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Sorry for asking, but are you taking suggestions for drawing right now? No, I'm not, unfortunately. I mainly just draw things that I have interest in. But for the most part, I draw suggestions that I have interest in. Most suggestions I'm not interested in drawing, so I don't really draw them. Right now I'm just focusing on drawing poses, getting better at them. Perspective and stuff. Hello, Deads Now. Is that your name? I don't know. I want to draw my favorite anime characters, but I can't draw. What should I do? You should, start learning how to draw. Fire Punch is a trip to the tip. Yes. Can you draw a side profile after this? Yeah, sure. Des, have you drawn Fire Punch? I actually think I have drawn Agni, yeah. I've drawn Agni. How about Garo from One Punch Man? I've drawn Garo before. But, you know, after I have done a suggestion, it takes quite a long time before I'm actually interested in drawing them again. Okay, here, let me do a side profile. In general, I'm just gonna break the head down into this. Yeah, I'll break the head down into this square shape. This area is the side plate of the head. The center area, I'm gonna connect the jaw to here. So a side profile is essentially just something that looks like this. Of course, you're not going to be drawing just this, but this is the base that I essentially imagine when I'm drawing a side profile. The ear connects to the jaw, for the most part. Yeah, something like this. Of course, I'm drawing anime, so. Anyways, yeah, so I'm going to bring the nose out, which would be something like this. Bring the mouth out. That's pretty bad, actually. I think I messed up slightly. Okay, there we go. Bring that down. I'll bring the eyes. The eyes would be around here. Or the eye. I say the eyes, but no, it's just one eye. Something like that. Yeah, this is not the best side profile. I think I did a better one one time before. Let me try again. Drinks are so good, by the way. Thank you, Hayden. I've never heard of Fire Punch. Yes, it's a manga by Tatsuki Fujimoto. Like Rockdog says. Shorts content being made right here. Actually, maybe, yeah. You might be correct. Although I'm not that good at drawing side profiles, so I don't know. It depends on if I think it's a good enough it's a good enough explanation. Whenever I'm drawing a side profile, I'm always putting the mouth and nose out. And when I'm drawing a side profile, I'm putting the mouth and nose out. It always looks bad. I mean, if you want to go the anime route, you could go for the side profile that forsakes the nose and mouth being like an actual 3D shape. You could do the side profile where it's like something like this. But I personally, I like the side profile that looks more, that has a little bit more depth to it. Which includes the mouth being an actual 3D object. So something like this. I just find that the 3D mouth looks a little bit better, but some people like it the other way. You know, it's down to personal taste. Okay, goodbye, Sloth. Have a good day. Dennis, do you like the design of Luna? Who's Luna? Yeah, wait, no, who's Luna? Luna? Who's Luna? Can you draw a boot, please? I don't really want to draw a boot. I'll draw a foot, though. Plus, I'm actually not too well versed in drawing boots or shoes. How do I get my channel to grow and get more subs? Do shorts, do videos, and if you want to mainly prioritize subscribers, I suppose you can just do shorts. Although, yeah, I would recommend doing everything, but if you have to pick one or the other, shorts probably will get you more subscribers. Although, well, yeah, I guess I just say shorts. What I'd recommend is similar to art, like when you're doing art, when you're using references and looking at what other artists are doing, look at other YouTubers, see what they're doing, see what works for them. Try and replicate that in your own style. Oh, you're talking about Luna. Oh, Luna from yes, of course. I was like, wait, huh? Okay, let me read this question again, though. Dennis, do you like the design of Luna? I mean, I suppose she's just a girl. Not much for the design, to be honest. It's just a normal girl with white hair. I do like white hair, so I guess bonus points for the white hair. But in general, I don't have like really much to say. I guess if it was like if I do or don't, I guess I do like her design. Yeah. Have you tried to recreate that one Freeman drawing for Reddit? Yeah, I've done that pose a bunch of times. It's a fun pose to do, to be honest. In fact, if you go to my Twitter and then if you go to my secret Twitter, which is in the link in the description, if you scroll down, you'll see like one of the attempts I did of that pose. Yeah, I have like there's different like variations of the intensity of the pose. For instance, this pose is kind of like that pose. I would say that it's not as intense. It could be, it definitely could have more depth with the neck, and the neck could be looking higher. So I would say, yeah, the neck could be higher. It just depends on what you want. I mean, wait, yeah, yeah, I've drawn it before. It's a fun pose to draw. even if it is a little bit difficult. Yo, this pose, yeah, I don't think I did the best here, but it's cool. Of course, I'm not drawing Frieren, I'm just drawing a low angle head. You should make a goofy character? Maybe. Maybe not. Drawing shoes is like drawing a 4-dimensional cube. Huh. Yes. Have you tried to... Yeah, no, I've read that. I love how absolutely no one calls it X and still calls it Twitter. I mean, yeah, people call it the thing that they're familiar with. If everyone started calling it X, then I'd call it X as well. I don't really have too much attachment to the name Twitter. But everyone knows it as Twitter, so I'll call it Twitter as well. It's better for communication. Have you tried JoJo poses? They are pretty good, I don't know. I've tried one, but I don't really draw... No, I haven't really tried that much. Dennis, do you think Agni is difficult to draw? Not too difficult. I think he'd be difficult to animate. Like the stream, guys? Almost at 150? True. Wait. Yeah, thank you guys for... Well, I say true. I can't actually see the amount of likes that we get, but thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate it. Oh, okay, goodbye, I play games. Have a good day. Wubba Lubba Dub Dub? Who are you, Rick Sanchez? Any drawing tips for beginners, I guess? Use references. Prioritize drawing things that you like to draw, rather than drawing things that you feel like you must draw. Passion in art is your main driving force. If you lose your passion because you're forcing yourself to draw things that you don't want to draw, well, it doesn't really make sense to do art in the first place. There's no point in doing art if you're not like enjoying it. Breaking down shapes into breaking down poses and references into easy to understand shapes that you can understand in like 3D space is also very important. Yeah, find artists, find poses, find things that you actually like, find things that inspire you, and just use them as references. Okay, I've been doing art for a year or two. Oh, I agree. I've been doing art for a year or two. Oh, nice. We're at 150. Thank you for 150 likes. I appreciate it. Dennis, does your new song play when Gnome is explaining her plan? Yeah, I found it to be well, actually, she never explains her plan. Noma never explains her plan. But I just found it to be like a very goofy, interesting, song to be playing while the main character realizes, oh wait, It was you all along. Basically, it was like, yeah, like that type of cliche. It was you. You were the one who set this up. Dun, 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 dun. Ouch. How often do you use pen to create? I draw all the time with pen. It's very rare that I don't draw with pen. Alright, let me try and draw this angle one more time. I messed up last time. So the pose would be something like this. I've been trying the idea of breaking down into simple shapes for 2 years, but my shape breaking down is not very good. I'm good at redoing broken down objects. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, I can kind of almost understand. Yeah, so like, especially when I just started out drawing, it was very difficult for me to actually break down poses into very simple shapes. It is very essential for drawing, but the execution of it is pretty difficult. I would recommend looking at sketches from like artists. Like, go on Pinterest and look up sketches rather than finished artworks. That way you can actually see how the artist does, like, how they do break down the drawing. It might get you a better understanding on like how to use it. How do you draw a horn? Draw a unicorn horn, and how do you draw a horn? Draw a unicorn and erase the horn. Hey, I mean, you know, if it works, it works. I want to try doing a voice over the dialogue with your music as background music. I want to try and try maybe later. Okay, good night, Diavola. I bit my tongue. I see. Who are you supposed to be? Hachikuji? Hachikuji. Mayoi. Or is it Mayoi? I don't know. I'd assume it's like Mayoi because, you know, pronunciations and all that. How do you draw a unicorn? Well, to draw a unicorn, first you draw a horn, and then you draw like the rest of the unicorn. How do you draw a reindeer? Draw a festive deer. I don't know. Never drawn a reindeer before. Yeah, see, I guess this is kind of like the perspective, the fear and perspective thing. Sorta. It was sort of like this pose. I guess some shading would help. You know what? I wasn't gonna draw Frieren, but I might as well just like make it Frieren. There's something wrong here, but it'd be like that. Yeah, her hair would be too long if I put it there. Her hair should be coming over her shoulder like it normally does. Alrighty. How long did it take for you to get used to pen? Or did you start out using it right off the bat? It took me... I started drawing with pen, like, primarily November of last year, so I guess it took me about a year. At least to right now, but really, it just took like a week, maybe 2 weeks. It doesn't take that long. I'd say like a week, probably. Yeah, maybe 2 weeks. Draw a horse and give it fur and then give it antlers. How do you draw a stick figure? Well, first you draw like... Actually, I don't know. How long does it take to become a professional or a skilled artist? I know it varies from person to person, but are there any factors that help in developing the skill? Yes. First of all, using references and seriously like trying to like learn from them. Seriously trying to like look at like sketches of artists, and break it down into... Understanding artists is the best way, essentially. The main factor, the reason why it takes so long is for some people, understanding the artist takes a long time. For some people, they can, like, some people think the same and some people don't think like other people. So depending on if you can get into the mind of a professional artist, it just takes longer. So I guess the way that would make it be quicker, the thing that would make it be quicker is maximizing the amount of time you're actually trying to get into the mind of an artist. So, just drawing more, I say drawing more, but it's really practicing more. I don't really recommend like practicing excessively though, because that can really, burnout is a real thing. I wouldn't recommend like doing art so much that you end up burning out. Hello, Purple Haze, by the way. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Dennis, you know how to mask the wrongness of drawing, right? Yeah, sometimes I make a mistake and the pen, like using pen makes me, basically, it has allowed me to figure out ways to like mask my mistakes. All right, this Freerun drawing turned out pretty cool. Can you draw a character from Minecraft Story Mode? Sorry, I'm new here. I don't know what you draw. I don't really draw a lot of suggestions, but hello, G-Dash player. Is that Geometry Dash? Yeah, I don't really draw that many suggestions, but thank you so much. Wait, I was saying thank you to someone. I can't remember though. Was I really saying thank you to someone? Who was I saying thank you to? I don't actually remember. Interesting. Anyways, yeah, welcome to the stream. How's your day going, Geometry Dash player? I have to be severely, really interested in, a suggestion for me to draw it. Could you say drawing with pen is learning from mistakes? Yes. Drawing with pen allows you to be okay with making mistakes in the first place. You always make a mistake, and if you make a mistake and you can never erase it, you kind of just learn to just be, okay with it. It's not that serious. Good day, Screen Hermit. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Oh, Elmer Gutang. Or is that Gut Yang? How's your day going, Screen Hermit? Did I ask that? Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully your day's going well. Doing well? That's nice. So you mean I have to repeat to learn? Okay. How much time a day do you recommend for beginner, like me, to practice drawing daily? Draw for as long as you feel like it. The moment you start to feel not into the drawing and not motivated, then stop. If you can go for I don't know. If you can go for an hour straight or 2 hours straight, then do that. If you can't, then don't. Whenever you find that your brain starts to tap out, that's when I'd recommend to not do it. By the way, to tell you what I'm doing. Let me collect my thoughts. When I started learning faster is when I started looking at artist drawings like this, where it's just sketches. It's pitch black in here now. Interesting. But yeah, I used to look at sketches like this, where it just It's just sketches. You can just see the construction, like what the artist actually builds the body off of. Like the arms are cylinders, the head is like the head is like a square or cube or something like that. Right here, like things like this is what I like use to get better. So, yeah. Have you ever tried drawing digital? Yes, I'm actually more of a digital drawer. A drawer? Am I actually saying that? I'm more of a digital artist than I am a traditional artist. It's good to see another artist on YouTube. I draw a lot, and my friends are so tired of me drawing 24/7. Kind of makes me jealous from time to time. Oh, kind of make them jealous from time to time. Fair enough. Yeah, no, yeah, that happens sometimes. Wait, is that the freerun trend? Yeah, I decided I might as well do it. Someone asked if I have ever drawn it before. I have drawn it before, but I decided to do it again. This is actually a pretty okay attempt. It's not the worst attempt. Not the worst attempt at all. I've seen all those images on Pinterest. Yeah. Des, have you had burnout? No, I've never actually had burnout. I'm always looking at things that inspire me, so I'm never really burnt out. My motivation, I guess when it comes to my motivation, I'm always quite inspired. I don't know why I said inspired like that. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You're a drawer, I guess so. Dennis the Furniture. Do you use mouse or a tablet? I have a drawing tablet. Here's my stylus. It's an XP Pen Artist 12. Okay, thanks for the advice. I'll do what you told me. But will you be making a series to teach drawing from scratch? Maybe not from scratch. Maybe eventually I will. But I do have, if you go on my channel, if you go to my playlist, there's a thing called Beginner's Guide 2. It's like a couple of my tutorial, like not really tutorials, but something like tutorials where I give advice, or I'm just talking about like how I'm doing stuff sometimes. So, yeah, while it's not like the perfect tutorial, I would recommend checking that out if you want tutorials from me. Of course, there are other artists who probably have way better tutorials than me. So, I'd recommend like just looking around and stuff. And yes, I will be making more videos. I think my next video will be I think Rapdog wanted me to like figure out how to make a tutorial on visualizing things in 3D space. So I'll be trying to do a video like that, or a video on drawing, like a tutorial on drawing eyes. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna do the one on drawing heads though, like the perspective in 3D space. That thing, the visualization. I learned 3D by learning how to sculpt clay. Ah, that makes sense, actually. Dennis, I might have asked this question, but how do you start understanding 3D? Oh, well, yeah, I didn't see you saying that, but yeah, I'm going to be working on that. That's going to be my next video. I think it's going to be my next video. So I'll try and figure out how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it right now, but I'll try. Hello, Mr. Manchums. Welcome to the stream. I'm so glad I got recommended this. Welcome to the stream. Have you ever tried drawing sci-fi? I have drawn some robots at some point. Let me see if I can find. There's some sci-fi drawing. No, well, we have an astronaut right there. We have a like a robot girl right here, like soldier. You can't really see. I guess I'll have to turn the page. I've drawn something like sci-fi. Okay, good. Have a good day, IH. Is that Elish? Anyways, if you think about it, Blender. Oh, okay. Well, it's gone now. I can't read that comment. Oh, I did this. I like this knight actually. That's cool. We have a nose. Yeah, I did an alligator. No, but there must be. Oh, here's some robots. I was looking for this drawing. Yeah, I have done some like sci-fi, I guess, if you want to call it that, drawings. Hello, Screen Hermit. I am Dennis. Wait, am I Dennis? This big robot thing. It has like bells on it. I don't know why I put bells on it, but I thought it looked cool, so I just added that. And then we have this one. This one, I don't know. I don't really care about this one. This one can fall down. Okay, thank you. But what I mean is that I chose you and 2 other people to learn drawing from because you were the only people I seen who make learning to draw the most enjoyable. Oh, well, I'm glad. Thank you. I'm glad that I was able to do that. I love to draw robots so much. I was mostly inspired by Star Wars ones. That's so cool. Thank you. It does kind of look like a Dark Souls boss, yeah. Anyways, returning back to where I was. I'm kind of hungry. I probably should end the stream soon, actually. Alrighty. Next pose I do is, I don't know. If you think about it, Blender isn't a drawing app, it's just a building app. I don't use Blender. Maybe. I've never used Blender either. Maybe I'll do another Giorno. Next pose should be the dab. Next pose should be the dab. It's hard. I don't think I said that. Yeah, I haven't heard about the dab in so long. I haven't seen like a real person do that. When was that even popular? Was that like 2013 or something like that? Or was it later than that, or was it earlier? No, it must have been later. Maybe like 2015, 2013? Because it couldn't have been 2018. That'd be too late. And so maybe 2016? Or was that 208? Really? Well, yeah, thank you guys for liking the stream. I appreciate it. As I keep saying, yes. Thank you very much. Draw a Teto, baby? Do I want to draw Teto, though? I could. I think the dab surfaced in 2016, I believe because of Vines. I see. Oh, wait, you're not telling me to draw Teto. Well, I'll draw Teto. You could draw Necron from Warhammer 40k. I don't really know what that is. I don't know. I probably won't, though. I think this is gonna be my last drawing, actually. I'm getting hungry. The designs are pretty interesting. Another robot. Robots. I don't really draw. I used to draw robots, like, as you saw. I went through a phase of, oh, look, here's another one. I was gonna say, I went through hey, look, it's another Firin low angle attempt. But yeah, I went through a phase of like drawing robots a lot, but then I like stopped. I can't believe I found that like immediately. But yeah, I also have like this environmental drawing thing, background drawing, something like that. I like how it turned out, even though it's just on traditional. I said McDonald's earlier, then you said you're hungry, so it might be my fault. No, I just haven't eaten. Let's see. I haven't eaten in like around 4 hours. I ate breakfast. That was the only thing I ate for today, so. No, I'm hungry because I just haven't eaten. I will eat soon. You should eat pretty, yeah. By Dennis the Menace, by his evil followers. Yeah, let me look up Teto, because who the heck is Teto? I don't know. Teto, let me look up Teto's design. But your brain says one more game. Dennis, did you enjoy drawing the train? I did, yeah. Well, the first train. The second train was, like, okay. I enjoyed drawing the first train more. Someone said this, but someone said that I take a starving artist to a new level, which is true. I am kind of hungry. I'm not starving, but of course, but I am quite hungry. Do you remember the channels from which you learned to draw? There was a channel named Keenan Lafferty. I think it's spelled like Keenan and then Lafferty. Sorry, my handwriting is bad. These are 2 F's. E-R-T. I like how I just stopped doing the capital letters. It's just, yeah, Keenan. That was one artist I used to watch. I kind of just, he was like an actual art teacher in like a kind of way, but like, you know, obviously kind of something similar to like Mark Brunette, if you know him. Is that his name? What, you know, or like something like that. I used to watch him a lot back in the day. He quit doing art, but, or no, he quit doing YouTube actually. That's probably the better way to put it. I don't know if he quit doing art. But yeah, I used to watch him. That's about like the main art YouTuber I used to watch. Maybe like the Jetty Jet Show, but he wasn't like an actual. I mean, I did learn from him, but he wasn't like an actor. No, I took him as reference, but I wouldn't say that I actually like he wasn't like an art teacher. I think he probably did give some tips though. Hello, Misty. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Although I like by the time I was doing it, I wasn't learning from Mark. I don't think Mark Brunette was like even that. Maybe he could have been that big, but I don't think he was that big yet. I didn't even know of him. I knew of Keenan Lafferty. I've been here before. You think? Wait a minute. Is this my gaming account? Not drawing. Huh? Okay, okay, goodbye, Mr. Manchums. Have a good day. I'm gonna draw Quibbly from Wings of Fire. I've been hearing about that, but I don't exactly know what it is. Right, anyways, Teto, right? Dun, 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 dun. Since you're at an advanced stage of drawing, I'm more like intermediate. I'm not a professional. Since you're at an advanced stage of drawing, or in short, you're a professional, and I respect that. But can you draw from what you imagine? I mean, yeah, I can. But yeah, I'm not actually a professional. I would consider myself more intermediate. I'm always trying to learn. I'm always using references because I'm always trying to learn. I'm always trying to take something from the references I use. Yes, I can draw from imagination, though. It's just obviously, you know, whether you're a professional, whether you're not, using reference is always going to make a better drawing than if you didn't use a reference. Having more information is almost never a bad thing. Dun, dun, dun. I think I'll draw Teto taking out a Necron. I'm lagging. Unfortunate. I am. This channel is stupid. That's my user. Oh, I see. Oh, welcome back to the stream then, Heather. Did you learn to draw daily or according to your mood? I mean, my mood wants me to draw daily, but I suppose I would recommend you draw according to your mood. Again, drawing when you don't want to draw will probably result in burnout. I don't draw when I don't want to draw. I just happen to always want to draw. If one day I just didn't want to draw, I probably wouldn't draw that day. Or like, yeah. So, I mean, technically I draw like according to my mood. I could have done better here, but hey, what can I do? What can I say? Is it like that? I'd assume it's something like that then. Yeah, something like that. I'm trying to find I'm trying to find the whole design of Quibbly, and these freaks are shipping Quibbly X Winter. Don't know what that is. Thank you, Sensei, for all these tips. Well, if it helps you, then I'm happy. This shit is glorious, bro. The fuck? Hello, Valley. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? I'm glad you like my I guess if you're talking about the art, then I'm glad you like it. Looking at your old drawings and realize how you've changed his peak? It is, yes. It really gives you a good gauge on how far you've come. Yes, you helped me a lot. You're like a sensei to me. I'm under your care, Sensei. Well, hopefully I can help you improve more. Although, I won't promise anything, of course. After all, the man who promises the future forsakes his present. Or something like that. No one says that, by the way. I made that up. Don't take anything I say seriously. I'm just a yapper. Dun, 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 dun. So take what you say with a grain of salt? I mean, like, take any philosophical thing I say with a grain of salt. More so. Any goofy thing I say, take that with a grain of salt. For the most part, yeah. Dennis, you say you were way less serious yesterday. By the way, did you rest well? I did, yeah. Yes, I was way less serious because I was losing brain cells from sleep deprivation and the fact that the music wasn't playing. But I'm happier now. After all, the music is playing. Propeller hat. Dennis the Master next to Kim Jong-gi, for real. That is borderline blasphemous. Borderline of blasphemous. Teto has the same like sleeve things that Miko has, I see. Cool. I'm glad you slept well. How did you solve the music problem? I'm just using a different software. I'm not recording directly from YouTube anymore. I'm recording from Streamlabs. My puppy just side-eyed me. What did I do? You did something. It knows. It knows what you did. It knows. Teto has a cowlick? I didn't know that. Yeah, I like Teto's design more than Miku. It's true. Unfortunate, Teddier. Unfortunate. You know what I say? Who needs brain cells while you're two brain cells? Who needs brain cells while you're two brain cells when they're both fighting for third place? Oh, okay, that's cool. And it added the 60 FPS feature as well. Yeah, I think you're talking about like the 1080p. The resolution is probably what you're talking about. Although yes, it is 60 FPS, but does that actually really change the quality of the image? Like, is it moving smoother? I didn't think it would actually change that much. To be honest, I was very not. I did not really expect much from this change. But apparently the audio quality, the audio quality is worse, right? So like, I'm pretty sure that's like some people were saying that. Like my voice is like muffled or something. Yeah, it's moving smoother. Oh, nice. Peak drawing would be a dog doing a 1,000-yard stare. I respect you like a sensei, but the problem is I don't speak English well, and there isn't anyone good at drawing who can explain it in my native language. However, I won't give up. Well, good luck to you. Maybe you might find someone who's good at explaining your native language. What is your native language, by the way? Hello, lonely. How's your day going, lonely? Hopefully you're not lonely. I hear it all right, maybe because the other streams isolated your voice completely? Maybe. True. Maybe this is just the normal quality. Maybe this is, yeah, maybe right what you're hearing now is the normal quality of my voice, and people were used to the super heightened isolated version. It could be that. Now what's the number on her shoulder? 0401. Oh geez. Okay. Is that actually it? Is it actually 0401? It is 0401. Okay, bad. By the way, what are the numbers for this? Sound of Silence. It looks really cool, Dennis. Thank you. My language is Arabic. I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the right person to learn drawing from. Most of them teach boring and slowly, but I can't deny they're very good at drawing. I see. Yeah, it's like that. There are some people who some people just don't fit your learning styles, or just aren't, I guess, entertaining. I guess as you said, some people just don't make drawing fun. When I feel like the core of drawing should be having fun. You should base your art off of whatever makes you the happiest. Okay. I think I'm done with stream today. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Thank you for coming to the stream and staying all the way till the end. I am going to be heading out. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for coming, Screen Hermit. Thank you, Purple Haze, Wizard Cat Fam. Welcome to the stream and goodbye, because I'm leaving. Okay, goodbye, Lynn. Goodbye, little guy, but goodbye, Rap Dog. Goodbye, Venus. Goodbye, BJ Animations. Your next video, put Subway Surfers Trustful Engagement. Fair enough. Yeah. Came right at the end. Yeah. Bro, this whole time, I drew hind legs on dragons and found out that they're supposed to be kind of connected to the body. Yeah. Well, goodbye, XC. Alright, I will see you guys. Goodbye, Goodbye, Maya. Or Myra, I guess? Okay. Well, I'll see you guys later. Well, given I figure out how to end the stream. Ah, there it is. Okay, doodles.